HD 97.7.2, WZZN-FM Union Grove, Huntsville, Alabama. Talk Radio, WCZN. It's time for Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio, WZZN.
Play ball!
Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio, WZZN is brought to you by Frame World, Wow, Reed's Jewelers, Crestwood Medical Center, the law firm of Martinson and Beeson, Northrop Grumman, Bad Daddy's Burger Bar, Alumni Hall, Eagle Insulation, and by Fleming Roofing and Restoration. Now, let's head to the ballpark with the voice of the Trash Pandas, Josh Carey.
Hello again, everybody, and welcome to another day of Rocket City Trash Pandas Baseball. Josh Carey welcoming you to Smokies Stadium in Kodak, Tennessee, where it's the final game of a three-game series between the Rocket City Trash Pandas and the Tennessee Smokies. Rocket City still looking for its first win of the year after dropping the first two games of this weekend set. That included a 7-0 loss to Tennessee last night. Also want to welcome aboard Jeff Scarborough and Chad Gwathney back at our WZZN studios running the board. So let's go ahead and take you through what happened yesterday. Unfortunately, not a whole lot to talk about, as the Trash Pandas were held to only 2 hits for the ball game and 4 base runners for the entire game, as again they lost 7-0. It was Tennessee scoring the game's first run in the first inning, solo home run by Matt Shaw off the pitch of Jack Kohanowitz. It was an opposite field shot, home run number 1, RBI number 1 for Shaw, and it was a 1-0 ball game. At that point, Kohanowitz would cruise through the second inning, but then in the third he ran into trouble and really could never get back on track. With 1 out, James Triantos continued his torrid streak against the Trash Pandas with a single. He would go to third base on a single by Cole Roederer, and then a wild pitch by Kohanowitz would allow Triantos to score. That would make it 2-0, while Roederer took second. After Shaw flew out to right field, it was McGeary who would drive in Roederer with a RBI double, and that made it a 3-0 ball game. In the fourth, the Smokies would pretty much put it away with 2 more runs. 2 out, no one on base. Jordan Wogu would double. He'd move to third on a single by Hayden Cantrell. Both men would then score on a 2-run double by James Triantos, who right now enters play today 6 of 10 for the series. He's now got 3 RBI, including that 2-run double, and that would make it a 5-0 ball game. The Smokies would add 2 more runs in the 7th inning against Jack Dashwood. Shaw would lead off with a walk. He would steal second, score on an RBI single by McGeary. Then after McGeary moved to second on a single by Moises, he actually went first to third on a single by Moises Ballesteros. It was Christian Franklin who would ground out the third, allowing McGeary to score, and that brought us to the final total of 7-0. On the offensive side, like I said, not a whole lot doing for Rocket City last night. The Smokies had a perfect game through 5 2/3 innings before Matt McCroskey drew a walk, and then Nelson Rada dribbled an infield single up the third base line. That was his first hit at the AA level and the first hit of the game for Rocket City. Sam Brown would draw a walk to lead off the 7th, and then Tyler Payne would start the 8th inning with a single down the right field line. That was all the offense for the ball game, as again Rocket City loses by 7. Here are your totals for Rocket City. No runs, 2 hits, no errors. They left 4. Tennessee, 7 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They also left 4. Michael Arias got the win for the Smokies as he moved to 1-0 on the year. 2 shutout innings, a hit, a walk, and 2 strikeouts. Really too bad for Cole Franklin. He was lifted after the 4th inning due to pitch count, but he was sensational. 4 perfect innings and 4 strikeouts for him. Again, Arias with the win. Jack Kohanowitz will take the loss for Rocket City. 3 2/3 frames from him. 8 hits, 5 runs, all earned, 1 walk, and 3 strikeouts. He drops to 0-1. No save in the game. Time of game was 2 hours and 23 minutes, and the attendance 4,981. As again, Tennessee with a 7-0 win over the Trash Pandas. So there's a look at what happened last night here from Smokies Stadium. Rocket City going to have its hands full today as they got to take on Major League rehabber Jamison Tyon. He's going to get the start today for the Smokies. Probably go about 3 innings, and then from there we will see Michael Gallardo. He is the original scheduled starter for Tennessee, so we'll see him at some point today as well. Meanwhile, the Trash Pandas are going to counter with Southern League veteran Alan Ronhell, who spent parts of 9 seasons in the Atlanta Braves organization. In fact, he was at AA Mississippi last year. Took it to Rocket City on Labor Day weekend in a win over the Trash Pandas on Labor Day weekend, and he will try to get the Trash Pandas off the schneid today by getting them their first win of the season. We're going to go ahead and take a break. When we come back, we will take a look at scores and standings from around the Southern League. That's coming up right after this as you listen to Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
Crestwood Medical Center is committed to keeping patients safe, so please don't delay in getting treatment when you need emergency care. Visit CrestwoodMedCenter.com to see what they are doing to keep you safe.
The Trash Pandas would like to thank their partner, Frame World Art Gallery. Family owned and operated and located in Huntsville now for over 36 years. Frame World is the place for all of your framing needs. Whether it's award framing, custom framing, sports art from Daniel Moore, Doug Hass, and more, or special keepsakes and collectible objects. Frame World can take care of it all, and if you mention this ad, you can save 25% off of any order. Check out Frame World Art Gallery at 2508 Memorial Parkway Southwest, or give them a call at 256-539-8859.
At Northrop Grumman, their products define possible as they help customers defend the homeland, launch critical payloads into space, enable scientific exploration, return astronauts to the moon, and protect the warfighter. Yet their dedication goes beyond their products as they support the workforce, their families, our veterans, and our hometowns. Together, we can all make a powerful impact to build stronger communities and bright futures. That's defining possible. Northrop Grumman, defining the future. Crestwood Medical Center is committed to keeping patients safe, so please don't delay in getting treatment when you need emergency care. Visit CrestwoodMedCenter.com to see what they are doing to keep you safe.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Back at Smokies Stadium as we roll on with the pregame show. Josh Curry with you, and still getting ready for first pitch. Rocket City and Tennessee, final game of a 3-game series. Take a look at the scoreboard from last night around the Southern League. We begin down in Florida, where Pensacola won in walk-off fashion over Mississippi. The score there was 7-6. Jorge Juan of the Braves issued a walk-off wild pitch to score the winning run for the Blue Wahoos as Pensacola moves to 2-0 on the season. Tanner Allen led the way for the Blue Wahoos, going 3 for 4. He also drove in a run. 5 different batters had 2 hits apiece for the M-Braves. Cody Milligan, 2 of 5, a couple of RBI as well for Mississippi, as again Pensacola wins it 7-6. Great pitchers duel down in Biloxi, and it's the Shuckers who come away with a 1-0 win over the Montgomery Biscuits. It was Freddie Zamora hitting a solo home run in the 5th inning. That wound up being the only hit of the game for the Shuckers, as Ian Seymour was tremendous for the Biscuits, going 5 innings, allowing a hit, that earned run, and 9 strikeouts. He, unfortunately, is the tough luck loser. Bradley Blaylock countered with 5 shutout innings for Biloxi. 1 hit by him, 4 strikeouts as well. In fact, 4 pitchers for the Shuckers combined to hold the Biscuits to only 3 hits. And again, Biloxi picks up the 1-0 win over Montgomery. Final game was over in Birmingham. The Barons with a 5-2 win over Chattanooga as they up their record to 2-0 on the year. Our old buddy Edgar Caro, another nice game. 1 of 3, a 3-run homer for Birmingham as, again, the Barons pick up the 5-2 win over the Lookout. So a quick look at the standings. In the North, Birmingham and Tennessee each 2-0. They are 2 games up on Chattanooga and Rocket City. Both of those teams are at 0-2. In the South, Biloxi and Pensacola, they're 2-0. They are 2 games up on Mississippi and Montgomery, each at 0-2. So all 4 teams with 2-0 records, they have a chance for sweeps today in the final day of the first series of the 2024 season. Still have a moment here. We'll go ahead and take a look at the Major League scoreboard from yesterday. It was the A's picking up a shutout win over the Tigers in Motown, 4-0. Guardians a 3-1 win at Minnesota. It was the Cardinals defeating the Marlins 3-1 in St. Louis. The Fish are now 0-9 on the season. Pirates eke out a 5-4 win over Baltimore in 11 innings from Steeltown. It was the Dodgers beating up on the Cubs from Wrigley 4-1 to score there. It was the Phillies over the Nationals 5-2. That one in our nation's capital. Reds beat up on the Mets from Cincinnati 9-6. Rangers a 7-2 winner over the Astros in Texas. Houston, by the way, off to a 2-7 start. That's a little surprising. Yankees beat up on, well, I won't say they beat up. They eke out a win over the Blue Jays 9-8 in the Bronx. Bombers are off to a 7-2 start. Royals shut out the White Sox 3-0. Shy Sox held to only 3 hits for the game, and they are 1-7 on the season. Meanwhile, the Royals off to a nice 5-4 campaign so far. The Brewers fell at home to the Mariners 5-3 to score there. Atlanta with another walk-off win over Arizona. The final there was 9-8. The teams combined for 27 hits. Atlanta now 5-2 on the season. Rays over the Rockies 8-6. The final there from Denver. Rays now 4-5. Rockies 2-7 on the season. Padres shut out the Giants from Frisco 4-0 to score there. And some good news from our parent club in Los Angeles. The Angels eke out a 2-1 win over the Boston Red Sox. Again, that game in L.A. How about Reed Detmers? 12 strikeouts over 6 innings. He was terrific last night, and he winds up with the win. He's at 2-0 now on the year, a 1.64 ERA. And again, the Angels a 2-1 winner. They are now 5-3 on the season. They have the rubber game today against the Bo Sox. That comes up in about 2 hours. So that's going to wrap it up for the pregame show. We're going to go ahead, take one more break. When we come back, we'll have starting lineups and first pitch of tonight's ball game between Rocket City and Tennessee. That's coming up right after this as you listen to Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
The Trash Pandas would like to thank their partner, Frame World Art Gallery. Family owned and operated and located in Huntsville now for over 36 years. Frame World is the place for all of your framing needs. Whether it's award framing, custom framing, sports art from Daniel Moore, Doug Hess, and more, or special keepsakes and collectible objects. Frame World can take care of it all, and if you mention this ad, you can save 25% off of any order. Check out Frame World Art Gallery at 2508 Memorial Parkway Southwest, or give them a call at 256-539-8859.
Watch me now.
Listen up, baseball fans. The Valley Live app is your home for everything MILB. Download the app today and watch every single MILB game absolutely free. Chat and interact with other fans. Play daily games and win prizes. Plus, you'll get access to the MILB Zone, where you can follow your favorite MILB players and teams all season long. So step up to the plate and download the Valley Live app today.
Normally, when you call a roofing company, all you hear is, you need a new roof. Not when you call Fleming Roofing and Restoration. Since 1965, the folks at Fleming have been focused on what you need, whether it's an easy repair or a full roof replacement, commercial or residential. And when it comes to storm damage, you want Fleming on your side. They know all the ins and outs of insurance claims and will guide you through the entire process. Log on FlemingHSV.com and book your free estimate today. Fleming Roofing and Restoration. We show up.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Back at Smokies Stadium, and I actually got back here a little early. We haven't even gotten to our national anthem yet. So tell you what, I'm going to give this a couple of seconds here. Why don't we go ahead and take a moment for a station ID. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
HD 97.7.2, WZZN FM, Union Grove, Huntsville, Alabama. Talk Radio, WZZN.
So
That was Samantha Thompson with our national anthem, and the Smokies are on the field. Let's give you the starting lineup for tonight's ball game. We'll begin with the Trash Pandas, who are 0-2 on the season. Nelson Rada will lead things off and play center field. Kyron Paris bats second and plays short. Cole Fontenelle in the 3 position over at third. Sam Brown will bat cleanup. He's the first baseman. Tucker Flint will hit fifth and play left field. Eric Wagaman is in the 6th spot. He'll be the designated hitter. David Calabrese will hit 7th and play right. Errol Vera in the 8th position. He's at second base. And Caleb Hamilton will bat 9th. He will do the catching. The defense, Pagan, Alcantara, Franklin, around the infield third first, Shaw, Rivera, Verdugo, and McGeary behind the plate, Aliendo. And on the hill, Jamison Tyon, a 59-45 career Major League record. Once he comes back from injury, he'll start his 9th Major League season with the Cubbies. He has a career ERA of 4. Last season, only 8-10, a 4.84 earned run average for the Cubbies, so he's trying to bounce back from that. I had completely forgotten about this. He was the 2nd overall draft choice in the 2010 draft by the Pittsburgh Pirates. Had Tommy John surgery in 2015, so it took him a little while to get up to the show, but when he finally did, he's done all right for himself. He's pitched for the Pirates, the Yankees, and now the Cubs. Suffered some back tightness during spring training with Chicago. Didn't appear in a spring training game, so this is spring training for him, if you will. He's going to try to get the Smokies off to a nice start. Let's see if the Rocket City Bats can get to him early as Nelson Rada leads things off. Again, back at our WZZN studios, running the boards are Jeff Scarborough and Chad Gwathney. Rada standing in on a beautiful day for baseball. Clear skies, temperatures cool in the low 60s, and we are ready for action as the first pitch of the ball game is a fastball blooped into left field. Going out, unable to get to it is Rivera. A dunk hit by Rada and a good start to the festivities as Rada picks up his 2nd hit of the series. First pitch is at 1:01. Or check that, it's 2:01 Eastern Time, 1:01 back home. But good to see Rada get off to a nice start, and let's see if they try to put him on the move. He can run, he just hasn't had a chance to in this series so far. Here's Kyron Paris, 1 of 8 for the series with a double and an RBI. Righty against righty, tie on rather. Kicks and delivers, squaring the bunt, pulling it back, taking a strike is Paris. It'll go to 0-1. Tyon's one of those guys, he can be a real stalwart for the Cubs rotation if he can come back healthy. Don't forget about the Cubbies. I know everyone's talking about the Dodgers and the Braves, and rightfully so, but you don't want to sleep on Chicago either, as the curveball swung on and missed by Paris. It'll go to no balls and 2 strikes. This may actually be the best crowd of the series. This is the first somewhat warm day we've had this weekend in Kodak, and the fans have shown out. I would guess about 3,000, maybe 4,000 fans or so. Righty against righty. Here's the 0-2. Curve popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Over is the catcher, Aliendo. He'll make the call and the catch, kind of drifting up the first base line in foul territory. And there's one away as Paris pops to the catcher. So 1 gone for Cole Fontenelle. Rocket City changing up the jerseys today. Gray tops, gray bottoms, black lettering across the front of the jersey. Rocket on top, City on bottom. In all capital letters with red trim. They also have the red numeral on the right hip with black trim, red numeral on the back of the jersey with black trim as well. Here's the set by Tyon. Pitch is tipped foul, a delayed steal there by Rada, but he'll have to come back. Rocket City also wearing the all-black cap with sprockets shooting through the trash can in the middle. As for Tennessee, white tops, white bottoms, blue lettering across the front of the jersey. It says Smokies in all capital letters with red trim. Small blue numeral on the left hip with red trim. Large blue numeral on the back with red trim as well. Righty against lefty. Here's the 0-1. Looked like a slider in the dirt. Good stop by Aliendo. 1 ball and 1 strike. Smokies, white front-facing cap, blue back, red bill, and then you got the Cubby emblem in the middle of that cap. As standing back in is Fontenelle. The kick, the delivery, runner goes, pitches low, throw to second is going to be not in time. And I'll tell you what, you could give an air to Rivera. If he catches that ball, I think they have Rada dead to rights, but he flat out muffed it, and we'll see what they call there. It will go as a stolen base for Rada, but again, you can give a stolen base and an air. We'll see if they score it that way. So a big break as Rivera went over to cover. He just muffed the throw. So 2 balls and a strike to Fontenelle. Go ahead run at second early on as checking second is Tyon. Next pitch, big curve, swing and a miss. It'll go to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Tyon was born in Lakeland, Florida, but grew up in the Woodlands, Texas. It's a suburb of Houston. He'll stand back in. Rada away at second. Shaded up the middle, the shortstop Rivera playing behind Rada. Off the line at third is Shaw. The 2-2, here it is. Another curve and a swing and a miss. Fontenelle overmatched in that at-bat as Tyon will pick up the strikeout. That'll be strikeout number 1 for Tyon. Out number 2 in the first inning. Runner remains at second. Here's Sam Brown. It's one thing, people wonder sometimes, what's the difference between Double-A and the majors? Well, there's not much, believe it or not. The talent level is about the same. It's about the consistency. As Tyon comes set, kicks and delivers. Let up, loop down the left field line. That's going to tail foul into the Trash Panda bullpen and go to 0-1. When you look at Tyon and him throwing that curveball, he's getting it over the plate. If the hitters don't swing, it's going to be called a strike. At the Double-A level, guys have that type of curveball. They just can't always get it over the plate, and that's really the big difference. He makes it look so easy. Check back of second. The 0-1. Runner goes again. Pitches low. Throw to third is going to be not in time. Sliding in feet first was Rada. I think they were a little surprised that Nelson took off, and frankly, I was surprised as well with 2 out. Playing well off the line with Shaw. He had to run quite a ways just to cover the bag. He got there in time, but Rada was able to get in feet first. 2 stolen bases for him in the inning. And now the go-ahead run 90 feet away. That pitch was called a strike. It's 0-2. And now a curveball lined into center field. That's going to be a base hit. Sam Brown comes through with the RBI single. Rocket City draws first blood. It's 1-0. That time he went back to the curve, but he hung it, and Sam was waiting back on it and laced it into center field. His first RBI at the professional level. And it's a 1-0 ball game. Remember, after he signed with the Angels last year, he did not play the rest of the season. He hasn't had an RBI since his collegiate days at Washington State. So the first pro RBI for Sam. As the slider, a little flare into right field. That's going to get down for a hit. Brown to second, makes a wide turn. He'll stop there as Franklin fires it back in. A bloop single for Tucker Flint. So the Trash Pandas have come out here swinging. They're not exactly killing the ball, but they're getting the job done just fine. Rada and Flint singles have both been little flares. The one by Brown was pretty legit. Still, it works the same. First and second, 2 away, and here's Eric Wagaman. Eric could use a pick-me-up. He's 0 of 8 for this series. He's got a couple of fellas out there on the pond. So 1-0 Rocket City with the early lead. Righty against righty as Tyon comes set. First pitch. Fastball misses low. It goes to 1-0. What's interesting when you see a major leaguer come down on a minor league rehab, it sort of throws everyone off a little bit, right? I'll explain in just a moment. Next pitch to Wagaman. Breaking ball misses down and away, 2-0. You may have a game plan for certain hitters as a pitcher, right? You have scouting reports and things like that. Well, if you're a major league rehabber, you're not really worried about scouting reports. You're worried about getting your work in and rehabilitating yourself back to Wrigley in Tyon's case. Pitch is down and away, 3-0. So I'm just going to use this as an example. Eric Wagaman may be a fastball hitter, but if a fastball is one of Tyon's premier pitches, he's still going to use it because he needs to work on it to get back into shape. 3-0. Fastball, that hit the inside corner, and it goes to 3-1. For what it's worth, just about everyone's a fastball pitcher and fastball hitter at this level, but just using that as an example. Count 3-1 as leading at second is Brown. Away at first is Flint. Next offering on the way. Fastball laced into left center field. No one's going to get that ball. It's going to split the gap. 1 run will score. Flint headed to third. Over to get it Pagan. They're going to wave him. Here's the relay to the plate. It will not be made. A 2-run double by Eric Wagaman. There's that first hit of the season, and it's 3-0. May have been a changeup that he hung, but it was right there on a tee for Wagaman, and he roped it into left center field. No chance for Pagan to catch up to the baseball, and Rocket City off to a great start on this Sunday afternoon. It's 3-0. And for Wagaman, his first 2 RBI of the year to go along with his first hit. So a runner at second with 2 away. Here's David Calabrese, who had last night off. Righty against lefty, the pitch. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. And if you're wondering, how are the Trash Pandas hitting a quality major league pitcher like Tyon? Well, you got to remember, this is game 1 for him. These guys, Rocket City, they've been playing all spring. Next pitch, there's a slider, misses down and in. It'll go to a ball and a strike. So really advantage Rocket City when you look at it from that viewpoint. Count at a ball and a strike on Calabrese. He went 1 for 4 in Friday's game. Next pitch. Another breaking ball, misses down and in. 2 balls and 1 strike. Well off the line at third is Shaw. Again, playing up the middle, the shortstop Rivera. Leading away at second, Wagaman. 2-1 on the way. Fastball swung on, miss, threw it high and away and just far enough off the plate to where Calabrese couldn't lay off. He turns to home plate umpire Chad Westlake to ask if that was a strike or not. It was borderline at best. It'll go to 2-2. And a chance here for Tyon to finish the inning. He'll now step off the rubber. Chad Westlake calling the balls and strikes. First base umpire is Tom O'Neill, and over at third is Sean Cassidy. The right-hander comes to the letters. The kick, the pitch. Curveball down and in, and it will run full to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Errol Vera waits on deck. And already I'm starting to see some guys stretching out in the Tennessee bullpen. Again, Michael Gallardo is the original starter today for Tennessee. We know we'll see him at some point. They look to go away. The pitch. Fastball high and away. Ball 4. So Calabrese draws a full count walk. Walk number 1 by Tyon. Wagaman remains at second. 2 on with 2 out, and here's Errol Vera. And now time called as Jamie Vermelier will go out there and have a word with Tyon, as this rehab appearance has not gone swimmingly for him. Nelson Rada led off the game with a bloop single. After Paris popped out and Fontenelle struck out, Rada stole second and third, scored on an RBI single by Sam Brown. Brown then went to second on a single by Tucker Flint, and then it was Eric Wagaman who came through with a big 2-run double into left center field, and that's where we stand. Calabrese just walked, and now home plate umpire Chad Westlake will go out there and break things up. And activity does indeed begin in the Smoky pen. I think they were originally planning to have Tyon go 3 innings, but right now they're just trying to get him through the first. So here's Vera. By the way, that is not Gallardo warming up in the bullpen. Not quite sure who that is. I haven't picked up a number. But the first pitch is swung on, tip foul into the mid of Aliendo off the swing of Vera. It's 0-1. Errol has had a nice series, 2 of 6. Both of those hits came on Friday. Runners will lead away, playing behind the runner at first, McGeary guarding the line. Next pitch looked like a changeup that missed outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Well off the line at third is Shaw. If he can poke it to the off field, he'll have a shot here. Vera, Wagaman leads from second. Calabrese away at first. 3-0 Rocket City in the top of the first. Next pitch. Curveball. There's a strike. Boy, he's used that curveball nicely as Tyon. So now 1-2 and a chance for him to get out of the inning. Slightly open stance for Vera as he stands in. And now Tyon will step off the rubber. Errol now ready. The 1-2 on the way. Fastball lobbed into left field on the move, making a chest high, almost handcuffed him catch was Pagan. He flipped that glove over at the last moment, almost took it in the breadbasket, but he was still able to reel it in. Vera almost came through with a hit, and the inning is over. But 3 runs score, all of them earned on 4 hits, no errors in the inning, 2 men left on base. At the end of half a frame, Rocket City 3, Tennessee coming to bat. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
The Trash Pandas would like to thank their partner, Frame World Art Gallery. Family owned and operated and located in Huntsville now for over 36 years. Frame World is the place for all of your framing needs. Whether it's award framing, custom framing, sports art from Daniel Moore, Doug Hess, and more, or special keepsakes and collectible objects. Frame World can take care of it all, and if you mention this ad, you can save 25% off of any order. Check out Frame World Art Gallery at 2508 Memorial Parkway Southwest, or give them a call at 256-539-8859.
What am I going to watch? What food am I going to order? Who am I going to unfollow? The internet is full of tough choices, but picking an internet provider isn't one of them. You gotta have good internet. Get upfront surprise-free pricing with Wi-Fi modem included and no data caps. Plus bundle Internet 300 with YouTube TV for just $92.99 per month for 12 months with autopay and paperless billing. Wow. Restrictions and terms apply. New customers only. Requires autopay and paperless billing. Price for Internet 300. Subject to change. Taxes and other charges extra.
Together, let's celebrate the big occasions and the little moments. The firsts and forevers. Let's celebrate others and celebrate ourselves. Because every milestone matters. And we promise to be with you for every one of them. Shop Reed's Jewelers and Reeds.com to find the perfect gift to celebrate your life's moments. Reed's Jewelers, trusted with life's moments.
Visit your local Reed's Jewelers at Bridge Street Town Center and Parkway Place Mall.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
3 in the first for Rocket City. Now the Smokies will come to the plate with a 2-0 record. Leading it off will be James Triantos. He'll be the designated hitter, followed by Christian Franklin. He bats second and plays right. Matt Shaw in the 3 position at third base. The first pitch, a fastball by Alan Ronhell, and misses outside. 1-0 to the right-handed hitter. Triantos has been a pest, 6 of 10 for the series. Next pitch, fastball down and in off the mid of Hamilton. It trickles away. 2-0 the count. Hayden McGarry will bat cleanup. He's at first. Hitting fifth is the center fielder Kevin Alcantara. Pablo Aliendo will hit 6. He is behind the dish. Standing back in, the right-handed hitting Triantos. Next pitch by Ronhell. Fastball foul back our way, over our heads and off the awning above us. It'll go to 2-1. Ezekiel Pagan plays left and bats 7th. Josh Rivera is at short. He's the 8th place hitter, and batting 9th, playing 2nd, Luis Verdugo. Ronhell, 2-1. Big curveball swung on and missed. Fooled badly on that pitch was Triantos. It'll go to 2 balls and 2 strikes. 6 hits, like I said, for Triantos. 5 of them singles. He had a double last night. He's driven in 3 for the series as well. He'll stand back in. They play him straight away, do the Trash Pandas. Ronhell with the pitch. It's missed high with the fastball. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Wind not a factor here on a beautiful day. Not a cloud in the sky. Temperatures in the low 60s. Here's the 3-2. Fastball laced into left center field. That'll get down for a hit. Over to cut it off, Flint. Around first, Triantos. Motoring for second. The throw in will be late. I don't know what they do with him. His 7th hit of the series in 11 at-bats. And a good start to the first inning for Tennessee. Runner at second with no one out. And Christian Franklin will stand in. The defense for the Trash Pandas, left to right. Flint, Rada, and Calabrese. Around the infield, third to first, Fontenelle, Paris, Vera, and Brown. Hamilton behind the plate, and again, Ronhell on the mound. 4-16 a year ago, but really, that's a little unfair, as the right-handed hitting Franklin will stand in. First pitch, fastball high and away, 1-0. 4-16, had a 4.61 ERA, which isn't great, but it's not terrible. That kind of tells you that Mississippi didn't have a very good team last season, especially early on. Check of second by Ronhell. 1-0. There's a strike on the fastball. 1-1. They got better as the year went along, and in fact, 3 of his 4 wins came over the final month of the season. Ronhell, I mean. One of them came against the Trash Pandas, as he'll come set. 1-1. Fastball cut on and miss. Blew it right past Franklin. It'll go to 1-2. Spent parts of 9 seasons in the Braves organization, appeared in 169 games for Atlanta, 142 as a starter. Never got past Double-A, though, as he'll peer back in. From the letters, here's the 1-2. Fastball bounced to short. In is Paris. He checks the runner, throws to first in time. That'll be out number one, and that worked out perfectly. Not only do they get the out, but Triantos can't move up. So a runner still at second with one out. Here's Matt Shaw. Ron Hill, like I said, one of those 4 wins came against Rocket City. It was Labor Day Sunday in Mississippi. We were wrapping up a long week, a long series against Mississippi, and he K-12 Trash Pandas en route to an easy 6-0 win. So if you can't beat him, may as well have him join you. That's exactly what happened. Fastball is looped out into left center. That's going to get down for a hit. Run will score as Rada bobbles it for a moment, then fires it back in. RBI single for Matt Shaw, and it's 3-1. That's already his second hit of the series. Remember, he didn't play on Friday and then went 1 for 3 with a solo homer last night. So that gets the Smokies onto the board. 3-1 your score. Here's Hayden McGeary. McGeary, 375 with 4 RBI in this series. As he'll step in, righty against righty. Ron Hill from the letters. First pitch. Fastball missed high, and it's 1-0. So one thing we have noticed here in these first 3 games, the starters have struggled mightily. Victor Medeiros gave up 5 runs on Friday, and then Kohanowitz 5 yesterday. Ron Hill so far with 1 here in the first inning. Let's see if he can bear down. As a slider misses inside, 2-0. Ron Hill wanted that pitch, didn't get the call from Chad Westlake, who's now hearing it from the Rocket City dugout. So 2-0, McGeary should see a pitch to hit. He sets and delivers. Fastball drilled down the left field line, but it's going to be about 50 feet foul and land onto the concourse. He had the distance, but not the accuracy, and it goes to 2-1. Ron Hill out of Mexico originally. Hermosillo, to be exact. In fact, he pitched for the hometown team during the Mexican Winter League during the offseason. Here's the 2-1. Looping curveball missed high and in. 3-1 the count. 26 years of age. Braves signed him all the way back in 2015. 3-1 the count. A lot of room on the right side as Brown holds the runner aboard. Shaded up the middle, the second baseman, Vera. 3-1. Runner goes. Pitches high. Ball 4. So a walk to McGeary. Walk number 1 by Ron Hill. Runners are at first and second now with 1 away. Here's Kevin Alcantara. Alcantara, boy, he's had an interesting 24 hours. You heard me on Friday. He grounded into a 5-4 fielder's choice that was almost a double play to end the 10th inning. And if that had happened, McGeary would have never batted and won the game in that inning for Tennessee. Here's a check of second. First pitch, down and away on the fastball. Did he go? Yes, he did, said first base umpire Tom O'Neill. It's 0-1. Well, after that play, Alcantara was lifted for pinch runner Jordan Wogu, and I said on air, that's a little surprising that you're replacing speed with speed and you're burning a player in case the game goes even longer. Runners take off, pitch swung and missed, throw to third, terrible down the left field line. That's going to score a run. At second is McGeary. He's charging for third. The throw there is late, and it's 3-2. That throw sailed on Hamilton. Over to cover was Fontenelle, but he had no shot at reeling that ball in. That'll be a double steal as Shaw takes third. Moving to second, McGeary. An E2 on the throw by Hamilton. First error of the season for Rocket City. Runner scores, and McGeary moves to third. So now the infield comes in with the count 0-2. The pitch. Fastball misses high. It'll go to a ball and 2 strikes. But what I was about to say is the reason he was lifted is because they felt he was Cadillacing it down the line. I remember thinking I was surprised how close that play was at first base on the double play attempt. It turned out it was close because he wasn't hustling. Next pitch, curve. Did he go around? Yes, he did. Alcantara down on strikes. Big strikeout for Ron Hill. That'll be his first of the game. And 2 out, runner at third. Here's Pablo Aliendo as the infield gets to move back. So he was lifted for Wogu. McGeary wound up getting the hit to win the game, and then Alcantara was benched last night. He's back in there today, and I'm sure a message has been sent by Lance Reimel and the Tennessee staff. Righty against righty as Aliendo will stand in. First pitch. Breaking ball, swung and missed. He actually hung that one, but lived to tell the tale. And it's 0-1. So 2 runs on the board for Tennessee. Ronhell from the letters, kicks and fires. Fastball popped up into left field. Starting in, now drifting back is Flint. He'll now come in several strides, make the catch, and that'll end the inning. But 2 runs score, one of them earned on 2 hits, 1 throwing error, and 1 man left. End of 1, 3-2 Rocket City. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
Minutes still matter in an emergency. Chest pain, severe abdominal pain, high fever, and other emergencies often need fast medical care. Crestwood Medical Center is here to take care of you and your family. Learn more at CrestwoodMedCenter.com.
In baseball, it's all about the next play, the next win. There's no time for distractions or mistakes, and definitely no time for injuries. Top athletes from around North Alabama don't need to be worried about being sidelined. They have the award-winning team from SportsMed on their side with 4 convenient locations. You don't need to be an elite athlete to take advantage of SportsMed top orthopedic surgeons, physical therapy, and imaging services. SportsMed, keeping you off the bench and in the game. They're the only name you need to know for complete orthopedic care. SportsMed, it's where the pros go. Official team physicians of the Rocket City Trash Pandas. Call SportsMed today at 256-881-5151 or on the web at sportsmedalabama.com.
SportsMed, keeping you off the bench and in the game. They're the only name you need to know for complete orthopedic care. Northrop Grumman is a proud supporter of the Rocket City Trash Pandas as we team together to make our community strong and viable for future generations. Northrop Grumman is looking for new individuals to help them define the next possible. Together we can all make a powerful impact to build stronger communities and bright futures. Visit www.northropgrumman.com for a full listing of exciting job opportunities. Now, back to the ball game. Let's rock it, Trash Pandas.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
We go to the Northrop Grumman second inning, 3-2. Trash Pandas with the early lead. Jameson Tyon is going to stay out there for a second inning of work after giving up 3 earned runs in the first inning. The Chicago Cub right-hander down here on a rehab assignment. He'll face the 9-1 and 2 hitters for the Trash Pandas, Hamilton, Rada, and Paris. So Hamilton, to lead things off, went 0 for 3 in his first game on Friday, was hit by a pitch. Don't see this very often. Major leaguer against major leaguer as Tyon winds and delivers. Fastball tipped foul. That caught a piece of Aliendo before carrying away. He's okay. And the count at 0-1. Remember, it was Hamilton who had to call up to 2 different teams. He was called up to the Red Sox for 4 games last year. It's the 0-1 big curveball swung on and missed down and away. 0-2 to the right-handed hitter, and then he was called up for a 20-game stint with the Minnesota Twins in 2022, wound up hitting a home run. Here's the 0-2. Slider misses down and away. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Caleb steps back in. Next offering. Curve called strike 3. Hamilton knew it. Caleb caught looking. Strikeout number 2 for Tyon. And 1 gone in the second inning. We go back to the top of the order and Nelson Rada. I mentioned earlier Tyon had a couple of pretty big setbacks in his career, namely his Tommy John surgery in 2015. There was a time where you had an injury like that, your career was over. As Rada squares the bunt, pulls it back, takes it low. It's 1-0, but so much advancement has been made in the world of medicine to where Tommy John is almost just another thing. Don't get me wrong, you still have a long rehab ahead of you. As the pitch is dribbled up the middle to the right, the second baseman Verdugo to field. He fires on to first in time for out number 2, but now they can actually implement a ligament from your ankle to your elbow, and you can go on and pitch for another 10, 12 years if you stay healthy. 2 quick outs. Here's Kyron Paris. He fouled out to the catcher his first time. Fans, Rocket City Trash Pandas Baseball is brought to you by Job Source. Finding a job made easy. Here's Kyron. First pitch to him. Fastball fought off behind us out of the stadium. It goes to 0-1. Paris will stand in. Wind starts to kick up as it blows out toward right field. 3-2 Trash Pandas in the second. Next pitch is a curveball, and that gets over for a strike. 0-2. Say this, he has used that curveball very effectively in this outing. That's a nice report they'll send back to the brass on the north side when this one is over. Here's the 0-2 on the way. Curve, swing and a miss. Ball got between the wickets of Aliendo, and Paris is going to reach first. That'll go down as a strikeout wild pitch. So strikeout number 3 for Tyon. But the inning will continue as Paris reaches. Here's Cole Fontenelle. So let's see if Rocket City can make him pay. Fontenelle struck out swinging his first time. The Kirkland, Washington native will stand in. Righty on lefty, runner goes. Pitches outside. Throw to second is going to be late. It tailed inside of the second base bag, and Paris in with his first stolen base of the season. Had 44 a year ago for Rocket City, and now he's got 1 for 2024. My gut tells me he won't be around long enough to do 44 again, but you never know. Righty against lefty. Open stance for Fontenelle. 1-0. Fastball fouled straight back to the screen. Good cut there by Cole. And it will go to a ball and a strike. Fontenelle out of Santa Rosa, California. Next pitch, swing and a miss. Big breaker down in the zone. It'll go to 1-2, and a chance here for Tyon to finish the inning. He got Fontenelle on a curveball last time. Let's see if he goes back to the well. Leading at second is Paris. From the letters, here's the 1-2. Runner goes for third. Pitch is going to be blooped into left field for a hit. Around third is Paris. He's going to score. Cole Fontenelle comes through with an RBI single, and that'll make it 5-3. He hung him a curveball, and that time Fontenelle kept the hands back, popped it to the off field, and easily scoring from second was Paris as he was on the move. So Rocket City coming through with some timely hits this afternoon. For Fontenelle, that'll be his second RBI of the season. And that gets 1 run back. It's now 4-2 Trash Pandas. With a runner at first. Here's Brown at an RBI single. Runner goes. Pitch is high. Throw to second is high. He is safe. Not the prettiest slide in the world by Fontenelle, but he slides in safely. Again, that was a high throw by Aliendo. And if he keeps it more to the bag, they probably get him. But Rivera had to climb the ladder, and Fontenelle will pick up his first steal. So the Trash Pandas on the move. They already have 4 stolen bases in this ball game, 2 each inning. Righty against lefty. Here's the 1-0. Breaking ball, lined into left. That'll get down for a hit. Runner at third. They're going to wave him. Up is Pagan. Throw to the plate on a hop, and they got him. And here comes Andy Shashley. He's going to say that he wasn't given a pathway to home plate. That's the new rule. You can't block off home like you did in the old days. You have to give the base runner a chance or an alley to get to home. And that's exactly what Andy is going to dispute with Chad Westlake. And now the first base umpire, Tom O'Neill, he's telling some of the other players to get away from the argument. And the argument is going to result in nothing. There's no replay here at this level. That's going to be a single, and then the throw out at home will go 7-2. Great throw by Pagan, and the inning is over. Rocket City does get a run. It's earned, and they do it on 2 hits. No errors in the inning. 1 man left on base. Bottom of the second upcoming. It's 4-2 Rocket City. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
Minutes still matter in an emergency. Chest pain, severe abdominal pain, high fever, and other emergencies often need fast medical care. Crestwood Medical Center is here to take care of you and your family. Learn more at crestwoodmedcenter.com.
Watch me now. Listen up, baseball fans. The Valley Live app is your home for everything MILB. Download the app today and watch every single MILB game absolutely free. Chat and interact with other fans, play daily games, and win prizes. Plus, you'll get access to the MILB Zone, where you can follow your favorite MILB players and teams all season long. So step up to the plate and download the Valley Live app today.
What am I going to watch? What food am I going to order? Who am I going to unfollow? The internet is full of tough choices, but picking an internet provider isn't one of them. You've got to have good internet. With WOW, you now get upfront surprise-free pricing with Wi-Fi modem included and no data caps. All for only $30 a month. Wow. Restrictions and terms apply. New customers only. Requires auto pay and paperless billing. Price for internet $300. Subject to change. Taxes and other charges extra.
Minutes still matter in an emergency. Chest pain, severe abdominal pain, high fever, and other emergencies often need fast medical care. Crestwood Medical Center is here to take care of you and your family. Learn more at CrestwoodMedCenter.com.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
First pitch of the Northrop Grumman second inning is popped up into shallow right center field. The center fielder Rada circles to his left, makes the catch, and that'll be out number one in inning number two. Josh Carey with you as we go to the bottom of the second. It's a 4-2 ball game. Rocket City with the lead over Tennessee. Here's Josh Rivera as the bottom third of the order is due up. First pitch, Ron Held is in for a strike, a fastball. It's 0-1. That was Ezekiel Pagan, who just popped up into shallow right center. And here's Rivera, who was 0 for 4 last night. Next pitch, Ron Held. Curve. There's a strike over the outside corner. It goes to no balls and 2 strikes. Rivera playing short today. Stands back in. Next offering. Curve called strike 3. He goes down on 3 pitches. Strikeout number 2 for Ron Held. 2 up, 2 gone in the second. Here's Luis Verdugo. Fans, the mission at Northrop Grumman is to be at the forefront of technology and innovation, delivering superior capability in tandem with maximized cost efficiencies. The security solutions they provide help secure freedoms for our nation as well as those of our allies. 2 gone for Verdugo. 1 for 4 on Friday as Ron Hill looking sharp so far here in the second. First pitch. Fastball lobbed into left center field. Long run for Rada, but he'll slow up in left center and make the catch for out number 3. And on 5 pitches, a 1-2-3 inning for Ron Hill. We'll go to the third. It's 4-2 Rocket City. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
At Northrop Grumman, their products define possible as they help customers defend the homeland, launch critical payloads into space, enable scientific exploration, return astronauts to the moon, and protect the warfighter. Yet their dedication goes beyond their products as they support the workforce, their families, our veterans, and our hometowns. Together, we can all make a powerful impact to build stronger communities and bright futures. That's defining possible. Northrop Grumman, defining the future.
Watch me now.
Listen up, baseball fans. The Valley Live app is your home for everything MILB. Download the app today and watch every single MILB game absolutely free. Chat and interact with other fans, play daily games, and win prizes. Plus, you'll get access to the MILB Zone, where you can follow your favorite MILB players and teams all season long. So step up to the plate and download the Valley Live app today.
If you've been injured in an accident, visit MorrisTheAttorney.com right now to get the help you need. Don't let the insurance company take advantage of you. I've personally helped over 4,000 clients with their injury claims, and I'm ready to help you too. My firm, Martinson & Beeson, has been helping clients for over 85 years, and we have received over 400 5-star Google reviews. Get in touch with me right now by visiting MorrisTheAttorney.com. Again, that's MorrisTheAttorney.com. Go Trash Pandas.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
We go to the top of the Martinson and Beeson third inning. It's 4-2 Rocket City with the lead over Tennessee. Due up for the Trash Pandas, it'll be the 5, 6, and 7 hitters, Flint, Wagaman, and Calabrese against Jamison Tyon, who will stick around for that third inning of work. Rocket City has gone to him 4 runs on 6 hits through 2 innings, but they wanted to get him 3. Here is inning number 3 as the curveball swung through and missed by Flint. It goes to 0-1. And with that said, action is underway in the Tennessee bullpen. Flint singled his first time up, came around to score. Here's the 0-1. Fastball high and away. It'll even at a ball and a strike. I didn't really get a chance to touch on it last half inning because it was so quick, but I wanted to go back to that final out of the top of the second where Brown singled and Fontenelle was thrown out at home. The argument from Andy Schatzley, and it was a very brief one. First, a look in. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball caught the inside corner, goes to 1-2. It used to be back in the olden days, you could, as a catcher, block off home plate. It didn't matter where the base runner was trying to go. You felt if you could get an out, you could block off the plate as you saw fit, as the curveball is down and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes, and that's what led to so many home plate collisions and concussions and things like that. Well, baseball wanted to clean that up a few years ago, and so they created some rules around that. 2-2, breaking pitch down and in, swung on a miss, ball in the dirt. They'll fire to first to complete the putout of Flint. That'll be strikeout number 4 for Tyon, and out number 1 in the Martinson and Beeson third inning. Here's Eric Wagman, who came through with a big 2-run double his first time up. But one of those rules is you can no longer block off home plate unless you have the ball in possession. If you have the ball in position and you're looking to make a tag, that's where you can start blocking home. First pitch is a curveball that's in for a strike, 0-1. The theory is you're supposed to give the base runner some sort of pathway toward the plate or toward the base. As the 0-1, curveball misses inside, and it evens at a ball and a strike. And I think that's what Andy was contending. For what it's worth, I thought Chad Westlake made the right call. The catcher, Aliendo, had the baseball and had plenty of time to block off home plate and put the tag on the base runner, Fontenelle, as the pitch is sliced out of play down the right side. It goes to 1-2. It was a very brief argument, and certainly Andy, I think, felt that Westlake was in the right as well. Just wanted to clear up the rules, though, following that base hit. Count 1-2, next pitch. Curve is hit out into left center field. Charging in, though, the center fielder, Alcantara, to make the catch. And there's 2 away as Wagaman flies to center. So 2 up, 2 gone. Here's David Calabrese. David walked his first time, and now time is called. Here comes the manager for Tennessee. This is going to be Lance Reimel, and apparently James Tyon just reached his pitch limit. You know, in a typical ball game, they would have him try and finish this inning, but again, that's a major leaguer out there. They are going to do whatever the folks in Wrigley ask them to do. And so Tyon's going to leave with 2 out and no one on base in the top of the third inning. Rocket City leading it 4-2. We'll tell you about the new pitcher in just a moment. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
Together, let's celebrate the big occasions and the little moments, the firsts and forevers. Let's celebrate others and celebrate ourselves, because every milestone matters, and we promise to be with you for every one of them. Shop Reed's Jewelers and Reeds.com to find the perfect gift to celebrate your life's moments. Reed's Jewelers, trusted with life's moments.
Visit your local Reed's Jewelers at Bridge Street Town Center and Parkway Place Mall.
Watch me now. Listen up, baseball fans. The Valley Live app is your home for everything MILB. Download the app today and watch every single MILB game absolutely free. Chat and interact with other fans. Play daily games and win prizes. Plus, you'll get access to the MILB Zone, where you can follow your favorite MILB players and teams all season long. So step up to the plate and download the Valley Live app today.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
New pitcher in for Tennessee. This is going to be Zach Lee as he comes in with 2 outs and no one on base in the top of the Martinson and Beeson third inning. Rocket City leading it 4-2. And again, in a typical situation, they might let Jamison Tyon try to finish the frame, but again, they're keeping him to a very strict pitch count. The folks up in Chicago knowing that they want him back in the rotation as soon as possible. So he reached his pitch count. He's done for the day, and now it will be Lee who will take over with 2 outs and no one on base. Tyon goes 2 2/3 innings, 6 hits, 4 runs, all of them earned. He walked 1 and struck out 4. So he's done for the ball game. Lee, the new pitcher, 6 foot, 170 pound right-hander out of Kingwood, Texas. Went 3-2 a year ago with 3 saves. He split time between South Bend and Tennessee at a 3.66 ERA. Struck out 58 and 39 in the third innings. He's a 2021 selection out of Texas State. He was a 16th round draftee as well. So here's Calabrese, who takes a fastball for a strike, 0-1. What I'll be interested to see is, we know we're supposed to see Michael Gallardo at some point for Tennessee. Will that be next inning? Will that be the 5th? We'll find out soon enough as the 0-1 to David. Fastball misses inside. It goes to a ball and a strike. I think the original plan was to have Tyon get through 3 and then start Gallardo in the 4th, but since they have to get this out here in the 3rd inning, they may let Lee go an inning in the 3rd and then let him come out in the 5th. Fastball fouled straight back to the screen. It's 0-2, or rather 1-2 to David. 4-2 Rocket City as we play the top of the Martinson and Beeson 3rd. From the letters, the 1-2 to David. A slider tap to the mound. Easy play for Lee. Runs it halfway. Underhands it to first in time. 1-3 on the putout. 1-2-3 go the Trash Pandas in the 3rd inning. Bottom half up coming. It's 4-2 Rocket City. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
Crestwood Medical Center is committed to keeping patients safe, so please don't delay in getting treatment when you need emergency care. Visit CrestwoodMedCenter.com to see what they are doing to keep you safe.
In baseball, it's all about the next play, the next win. There's no time for distractions or mistakes, and definitely no time for injuries. Top athletes from around North Alabama don't need to be worried about being sidelined. They have the award-winning team from SportsMed on their side with 4 convenient locations. You don't need to be an elite athlete to take advantage of SportsMed top orthopedic surgeons, physical therapy, and imaging services. SportsMed, keeping you off the bench and in the game. They're the only name you need to know for complete orthopedic care. SportsMed, it's where the pros go. Official team physicians of the Rocket City Trash Pandas. Call SportsMed today at 256-881-5151 or on the web at sportsmedalabama.com.
SportsMed, keeping you off the bench and in the game. They're the only name you need to know for complete orthopedic care. An emerald green field is iconic of baseball. That's what TDI Services desires to create for every one of its customers. As proud sponsors of the Trash Pandas, TDI Services brings its A game to provide winning lawn care and pest control to the outside environs of Toyota Field. TDI Services can do the same for your lawn with their innovative biological approach for better results with fewer chemicals as nature intended. Visit go.tdi.services/tpandas or call us today at 888-556-7985.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
4-2 Rocket City with the lead as we go to the bottom of the Martinson and Beeson 3rd inning. Top of the order duo for the Smokies, Triantos, Franklin, and Shaw against Alan Ronhill, who bounced back nicely in the 2nd inning, retired the side on only 5 pitches. As Triantos will stand in, he doubled to lead off the 1st inning, came in to score, as he is now 7 of 11 for the series. So righty against righty as Ronhill, from the letters, kicks and delivers. Looping curveball stays high. It'll go to 1-0. Triantos out of Fairfax, Virginia. The right-handed hitter will wait. Next offering, fastball misses high. It will go to 2 balls and no strikes. No one throwing in the Tennessee bullpen, so it looks like we will see Zach Lee in the 4th inning. Again, we know we'll see Gallardo at some point. Here's the 2-0. Fastball high, 3-0. You get a little nervous with Allen because this is the part of the order he struggled with. First 4 hitters, first time through, he was, or pardon me, the opponents were 2 of 3. Next pitch, there's a fastball for a strike. And it goes to 2-1. And I know you want to be real careful with this guy because he's hitting the ball very well right now, but you still got to pitch your game. 3-1 to the right-handed hitter. Allen kicks back and fires. High and tight, he missed with the fastball, ball 4. And that works just like a single. So a leadoff walk, that's going to be walk number 2 by Ronhill, and 1 on with no one out for Christian Franklin. Let's see, Allen. I said he never made it past AA. I was actually incorrect. He got to AAA Gwinnett a couple of times with the Braves. Had a one-game appearance in 2022, and then last season he appeared in 3 games for Gwinnett, who are the Stripers, not the Braves. Curveball is a strike to Franklin. It will go to 0-1. Best season probably came back in 2019 when he was with then Low A Rome. 10-7 record, a 4.5 ERA. He's also pitched in the Mexican Winter League over several seasons. Here's the 0-1 to the right-handed hitter. Breaking ball, that hit the outside corner. It will go to 0-2. What's interesting is when you ask a lot of Latin America ball players, many of them will flat out tell you the money isn't the same by any means, but they'll tell you those winter leagues probably mean more to them emotionally than the major leagues do. Fastball popped up, foul, out of play behind all of us. We'll say a no balls and 2 strikes. Even some of the superstars in yesteryear, they would play winter league ball. Now, that changed a little bit in the late 90s, early 2000s when guys were starting to get these mega contracts. But what used to happen, from the letters Ron Hill, the pitch, runner goes and the curveball is hit foul into the Trash Panda dugout, third base side. It stays at no balls and 2 strikes. But what used to happen is a player would play for his major league team, and then he'd go back to the Dominican or Mexico or wherever that may be during the off season, and he would play winter ball, and there was as much pride in that as playing at the major leagues, because there you're playing for your country or you're playing against your countrymen. Here's the set, the 0-2. Fastballs, sliced foul off to the right by Franklin. It'll stay at no balls and 2 strikes. If you ever get a chance to watch Winter League baseball in Mexico or the Dominican or even Venezuela, you will see some passion out on that field because it just means so much to those guys and what they do during the off season. Here's the 0-2. Runner will go. Pitch is going to be skied into deep center field. Going back, Rada still going near the track, on the track, makes the catch, and that'll be out number 1 as Franklin gave it a ride, but out. Back to first goes Triantos, 1 away, and here's Matt Shaw. Fans, when accidents happen, turn to North Alabama's trusted legal resource for over 85 years. The attorneys at Martinson and Beeson have the resources and experience to handle all types of personal injury cases. Martinson and Beeson, North Alabama's 5-star law firm. 1 gone, here's Shaw. He has singled, stolen a base, and scored a run. First pitch is a strike, and it's 0-1. Leading away at first, Triantos. Righty against righty. Runner will go. The 0-1 is going to be sent into left field, but back on it is Flint. He's there, makes the catch, and again, back to first will go Triantos. Shaw hit that one on the line, but out, as catching it in his tracks was Flint. Just going back to some of those winter leagues throughout baseball, if you've seen the World Baseball Classic, try to think of that times about 10, because it's a different atmosphere down in Latin America, and a lot of those guys really get a lot of pleasure and a lot of satisfaction out of playing in those leagues, probably more so than the major leagues, because they don't identify with those communities like they do back home. First pitch is a curveball. There's a strike to McGeary. It's 0-1, and on top of that, if you're a guy like Alan Ronhell trying to make a name for himself and trying to reach the major league level, you get to face some pretty high-level competition and keep your skills sharp. McGeary will stand back in. 4-2, Trash Pandas with the lead in the bottom of the third. The 0-1 pitch out, nothing going on. Not a bad idea. They have been very aggressive on the base paths, have the Smokies, so they wanted to see if maybe Triantos would be up to something. Here's the set. Ron Hill, 1-1. Runner will go. Curveball. There's a strike. Throw to second. On a bounce. That is in time, and the inning is over. Crowd doesn't like it. It was not a great throw, but it was a one-hopper right on the bag. Able to come up with it was Vera. He put the tag down, and the caught stealing will go 2-4, and the inning is over. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left for the Smokies in the Martinson and Beeson third inning. We head to the fourth. 4-2 Trash Pandas. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
If you've been injured in an accident, visit MarshTheAttorney.com right now to get the help you need. Don't let the insurance company take advantage of you. I've personally helped over 4,000 clients with their injury claims, and I'm ready to help you too. My firm, Martinson & Beeson, has been helping clients for over 85 years, and we have received over 400 five-star Google reviews. Get in touch with me right now by visiting MarshTheAttorney.com. Again, that's MarshTheAttorney.com. Go Trash Pandas.
The Trash Pandas would like to thank their partner, Frame World Art Gallery. Family owned and operated and located in Huntsville now for over 36 years. Frame World is the place for all of your framing needs. Whether it's award framing, custom framing, sports art from Daniel Moore, Doug Hess, and more, or special keepsakes and collectible objects. Frame World can take care of it all. And if you mention this ad, you can save 25% off of any order. Check out Frame World Art Gallery at 2508 Memorial Parkway Southwest, or give them a call at 256-539-8859.
Together, let's celebrate the big occasions and the little moments, the firsts and forevers. Let's celebrate others and celebrate ourselves, because every milestone matters, and we promise to be with you for every one of them. Shop Reed's Jewelers and Reeds.com to find the perfect gift to celebrate your life's moments. Reed's Jewelers, trusted with life's moments.
Visit your local Reed's Jewelers at Bridge Street Town Center and Parkway Place Mall.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
We go to the Breads Express fourth inning, 4-2 Trash Pandas with the lead, and due up for Rocket City, the 8-9-1 hitters, Vera, Hamilton, and Rada against Zach Lee. This is a righty on lefty matchup, as the first pitch by Lee is a breaking ball that hits the inside corner. It will go to 0-1. Vera lined out to left his first time up. He's looked good so far on the young season. I was really impressed with him last year as well. Here's the 0-1. Pitch is roped to right on the move toward the line. Franklin, though, to make the catch. That's out number one. He's 0 for 2 today, but both times he's hit the ball very hard, just has nothing to show for it. But I remember everyone was talking about Adrian Placencia, the 19-year-old infielding phenom who the Angels expect a lot of things from, but he was just as solid as Placencia was and had a little bit more to show at the plate. At that time he lined out to right, one away, and here's Caleb Hamilton. He was called out on strikes his first time. First pitch by Lee is a fastball that misses high, and it will go to 1-0. Lee, 25 appearances a year ago, had a 4.11 ERA, 2.02 opponent's batting average. Next offering, slider that missed outside to the right-handed hitter. It'll go to 2 balls, no strikes. 4-2, Rocket City with the lead. They'll look back in. 2-0 on the way. Fastball down and away. He did not go around on the check swing, says first base umpire Tom O'Neill. It'll go to 3 balls and no strikes. Off day tomorrow, and then we open things up at home on Tuesday against Birmingham, weather permitting. 3-0. Fastball, there's a strike. And we'll go to 3-1. In fact, I can give you the pitching matchups for that series. On Tuesday, the Trash Pandas will trot out there Caden Dana, the number 2 overall prospect in the Halo system. Here's the 3-1. And the fastball tap foul back to the screen. It will run full now to 3-2. Mason Adams will get the start for Birmingham, and that'll be the same duo going at it on Sunday to wrap up the 6-game series. Our old buddy Kai Bush, he'll pitch on Tuesday for Birmingham against Chase Chaney. And that'll be the first time through the rotation for Rocket City. 3-2, curveball, swung on and missed, pitched down and away. Hamilton comes up empty, second time he's K'd today. Strikeout number 1 for Lee and strikeout number 5 for Tennessee pitchers. 2 away in the 4th inning before Nelson Rada stands in. Let's give our station a chance to identify itself. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
HD 97.7.2, WZZN FM, Union Grove, Huntsville, Alabama. Talk Radio WZZN.
First pitch on the way, squaring the bunt, pulling it back, taking it outside is Rada, and it will go to 1-0. On Thursday, Dustin Thorpe will go for Birmingham against Victor Medeiros. Iro Iriarte will go for the Barons on Friday against Jack Kohanowitz. And then on Saturday, it'll be Alan Ronhell going for the Trash Pandas against Jake Eater. Pitches hit foul off to the left. 1-1 the count to the left-handed hitting Rada, who has singled, stolen 2 bases, scored a run, and bounced to second. Righty against lefty. Here's the 1-1. Curve hit foul at home plate. It'll go to 1-2 and a chance for Lee to put the kibosh on the 4th inning. Long look in by Lee. Now he's ready at the letters. 1-2. Fastball dribbled foul. I think that caught a piece of Rada on his front foot. He's okay as the count will stay at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Wind has died down as Rada is ready to go. The 1-2, here it is. Fastball down and in. Good stop shifting to his right by Aliendo. And it evens now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Wind has died down on this beautiful day. A few fans have made their way out to the 3 or 4 berms they have around the ballpark to play some catch, lay out on some blankets. Long look in by Lee. 2-2. Fastball high and away. They'll run full to 3 balls and 2 strikes as they appeal down at third, and holding up his swing, says Sean Cassidy. Payoff pitch due to the left-handed hitter. Lee kicks and delivers. Fastball hit foul past first. That'll dribble into the Tennessee bullpen and stay at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Rocket City 3 in the first, 1 in the second. Smokies got both their runs in the first inning. At the letters, 3-2. Fastball fought off to the left. Don't you love this? 18 years old, and he's going toe-to-toe with a minor league veteran like Lee. Rada showing you a little something right here. A lot of 18-year-olds, they would fold in a situation like this, but he's fighting off pitch after pitch, hoping to get something to his liking. Lee, 26 years old. He's been around a hot minute. He looks in. 3-2 on the way. Fastball, broken bat, little flare at the first baseman, McGeary. Great at-bat by Rada, but he's going to end that in a line-out. McGeary makes the snare, and he loses a WAR club in the process, does Rada. 1-2-3 go the Trash Pandas in the Beds Express 4th inning. We go to the bottom half. It's 4-2 Rocket City. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
This summer, we're going from minor league baseball to major fun. Whether you're just stopping by or looking for that Grand Slam getaway, Wyndham rewards everyone. Start earning points on your next qualified by Wyndham hotel stay and redeem them for minor league baseball tickets and experiences all summer long. Not a Wyndham Rewards member? Join for free at WyndhamRewards.com. Restrictions apply. Visit WyndhamRewards.com for more details.
What am I going to watch? What food am I going to order? Who am I going to unfollow? The internet is full of tough choices, but picking an internet provider isn't one of them. You've got to have good internet. Get 1 gig internet with upfront surprise-free pricing with Wi-Fi modem included and no data caps. All for just $60 a month. Wow. Restrictions and terms apply. New customers only. Requires auto pay and paperless billing. Subject to change. Taxes and other charges extra.
If you've been injured in an accident, visit MorrisTheAttorney.com right now to get the help you need. Don't let the insurance company take advantage of you. I've personally helped over 4,000 clients with their injury claims, and I'm ready to help you too. My firm, Martinson & Beeson, has been helping clients for over 85 years, and we have received over 400 5-star Google reviews. Get in touch with me right now by visiting MorrisTheAttorney.com. Again, that's MorrisTheAttorney.com. Go Trash Pandas.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Bottom of the Beds Express 4th inning, 4-2 Rocket City with the lead as Alan Ronhell's first pitch is a fastball called a strike to Hayden McGeary. It's 0-1. McGeary, Alcantara, and Iliendo, the middle part of the order, due up for the Smokies here in the 4th. The 0-1 curve and a beauty swung on and missed as fooled on the pitch was McGeary, it'll go to 0-2. So he went fastball and then a big hook that had McGeary off balance. Let's see what he tries to do here with the count at no balls and 2 strikes. The right-hander will look in. Here's the pitch. Curveball just missed the outside corner. You can see Hamilton tried to frame the ball, just couldn't get the call. And it will stay at a ball and 2 strikes. Next pitch. Curveball again, hit up the middle, past Ron Hill, but behind him was the second baseman Vera near the second base bag. He fires to first in time. That'll be out number 1. I'm not quite sure if Ron Hill got a piece of that or not. It's just as well as he had Vera shaded up the middle. So 1 out. And here is Kevin Alcantara, strikeout victim his first time. He'll take another curveball for a strike, 0-1. And right now, Ron Hill, we're really wearing out that curveball. The look in. Next pitch. Swung on and missed. That time he threw him a fastball. It'll go to no balls and 2 strikes. And now time called as Alcantara will step out. We do have a right-hander throwing in the Tennessee bullpen. My guess is that's Gallardo, as Zach Lee has looked good over the last inning and a third. Ron Hill kicks back and delivers. Fastball swung and missed. Went high and away on the young fella, and he got Alcantara to chase. He goes down on 3 pitches. That'll be strikeout number 3 for Ron Hill. Out number 2 in the Beds Express 4th inning. And here's Pablo Aliendo. Fans, do you feel tired and drained in the morning? A better day starts with better sleep. Visit your locally owned and operated Beds Express today and let their sleep experts find the perfect sleep set for you. Beds Express, where dreams begin. Curveball misses low to Aliendo. It's 1-0. Pablo flew out to left his first time. Well off the line at first is Brown. Here's the 1-0. Breaking ball. Looked like a changeup that time. Swung through and missed by Aliendo. Even at a ball and a strike. He hasn't thrown that very often today, has Ron Hill. Near the line at third is Fontenelle. Here's the 1-1. Curve, and that one missed down and in. 2 balls and 1 strike. Allen has sort of a unique setup. Most times when guys pitch from the stretch, they'll have a high leg kick. He doesn't. He just kicks his front foot back and then delivers. Next pitch, fastball high, and it goes to 3-1. Now, he can still run that fastball up into about the mid-90s, so the fact he puts that much power into his pitch with very low movement, frankly, it's all the more impressive. 3-1 now. Let's see if he can come back on Aliendo. 3-1 missed high. So he walked him on 5 pitches. Walk number 3 by Ron Hill. And 1 on with 2 out. Here's Pagan. Pagan flew out to center his first time. Righty against lefty as the first pitch. Fastball high and away. 1-0. Come on now. Caleb Hamilton sees something he doesn't like. He's going to trot out there and have a word with his pitcher and try to get him back on track. As again, we play the bottom of the 4th inning. Rocket City looking for its first win of the season after losing the first 2. Get this win, go back home at 1-2. You feel all right about yourself. Birmingham, for what it's worth, they play letter this afternoon against Chattanooga. They'll wrap up that 3-game series. We'll see how the Barons feel heading into play next week. And again, opening day is on Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, we have our Ben Joyce bobblehead giveaway. We'll have fireworks after Tuesday's game, weather permitting. Back to the action as the fastball is high by Ron Hill. It's 2-0. Come on now. He has surrendered 2 hits in this game, has Ron Hill. Both of them came in the first inning. Back to the letters. 2-0 pitch. There's a strike. Looked like a changeup of sorts. It'll go to 2-1. Crowd has settled in nicely on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. Shaded up the middle, the shortstop Paris. Next pitch. Nice curveball. Swung on and missed. Threw it down and away and had Pagan way out in front. even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes, and a chance here for Allen to wrap up the inning. Time now called as Aliendo he's going to do some tidying up around that first base bag, trying to kick some dirt out of the way. The left-handed hitter stands back in. Ron Hill, 2-2. Fastball high and tight. Now it's 3-2. That means the runner from first will be on the move. That right side already open with Brown holding the runner aboard. Josh Rivera waits on deck. 3-2 on the way. Fastball lifted foul down the right side. That's going to land well out of play. Out in front on that pitch was Pagan. It'll stay at 3 balls and 2 strikes as Aliendo will come back to first. So again, opening day Tuesday, then Ben Joy's bobblehead giveaway on Wednesday. It'll also be dog day at the ballpark. We're also going to have fireworks on Friday and Saturday at Toyota Field. For what it's worth, next weekend's weather looks very, very good, at least the early prognostications. Here's the 3-2 on the way. Curve roped right at the first baseman, Brown. Pretty good at bat by Pagan. He got a pitch to handle, but he hit it right at Brown, who was playing behind the runner at first with the count 3-2. And that's how the inning comes to a close. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 man left. At the end of the Veg Express 4th inning, it's 4-2 Rocket City. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
Hi, folks. Bobby White back again for Woody Anderson Ford, inviting you to come test drive any one of our over 100 F-150s. From rock-solid, dependable work trucks to our state-of-the-art Platinum Series, we've got an F-150 for you. Test drive one today, and you'll understand why the F-150 is the best-selling truck in America, going on 48 years in a row. Just as successful offenses and defenses are built on teamwork, Woody Anderson Ford is powered by our people. Our sales and service teams are well-trained to save you time and money. And because we want your business again and again, no one will work harder to earn it. Our mobile service teams come to your home or business for oil changes, brake work, tire rotations, and more. And the great thing is you don't pay extra for it. We come to you with mobile service at no extra charge. Proud to be local, family-owned, and at your service for over 62 years. Woody Anderson Ford, Alabama's F-150 Superstore.
The company is Eagle Masonry and Insulation, but did you know they're also Eagle Landscaping and Dirt Work? Eagle can take care of all your landscaping needs, including irrigation, sod work, and planting, both plants and trees. On the dirt work side, Eagle can grade and build your pads, haul dirt in or out, and even do erosion control. Philip Love and his team can do it all for you. The website is the same, insulatewitheagle.com, as is the phone number, 256-755-1556. Give them a call and see what Eagle can do for you. Eagle saves you time. Eagle saves you money.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Top of the 5th inning, Rocket City leading at 4-2, and Richard Gallardo now on to pitch for Tennessee as Zach Lee retired all 4 men he faced in an inning and a third, striking out 1. Gallardo will face the 2, 3, and 4 hitters for the Trash Pandas. It'll be Paris, Fontenelle, and Brown. Again, if you're joining us late, Richard Gallardo, he was slated to start this ball game, but then Jamison Tyon was sent down for a Major League rehab assignment. Went the first 2 2/3 as the fastball misses high 1-0. Rocket City knocked him up for 4 runs on 6 hits. And then Zach Lee came in with 2 outs and no one on base in the 3rd inning, faced the next 4 hitters as the 1-0 is skied into deep center. Drifting to his left, though, Alcantara. He's there. He makes the catch, and there's 1 away. And now with the 4th inning over, it's Gallardo who starts with a fresh inning in the 5th. Paris flies to center. He's now 0 of 3. Here's Cole Fontenelle. An RBI single and a strikeout swinging. First pitch, Gallardo. That misses outside, and it will go to 1-0. Richard, he's out of Venezuela, 6'1", $180, as the ball dribbled up the middle and into center field for a base hit. Cole Fontenelle with his 2nd hit of the contest as he hit that one just past Gallardo on the pitcher's mound, ranging to his right was Verdugo. He couldn't knock it down. And so a sing-eye single for Fontenelle. He's on first with one out for Sam Brown. Gallardo last season with Tennessee appeared in 31 games. Had a 3-1 record and a 3.5 ERA. So he's trying to come back and continue his progress. Righty on lefty. First pitch. Fastball misses inside and will go to 1-0. Short lead at first by Fontenelle. Runner will go. Pitches down and away. Throw to second is going to be late. Another stolen base. Second one of the day for Fontenelle. And that's the 5th stolen base of the game for Rocket City. This is somewhat reminiscent of what we saw at the beginning of the 22 season. I remember that first series against Birmingham. Rocket City was running all over the place. They have no problem challenging Pablo Aliendo, and so far it has shown success. So righty on lefty against Brown, who's 2 of 2 with 2 singles. And now a delayed steal. Throw to third. It's terrible. It will go down the left field line, and it's going to be Fontenelle who's going to score. He did that all by his lonesome. He singled, stole second, swiped third. Bad throw by Aliendo, as breaking late to cover the bag was Shaw. Trying to hit a moving target was Aliendo. He wound up dirting the thing, and it went over the third base bag and down the left field line. So we've had 2 of those in this game, one for each team. A throwing error by the catcher that's led to a run scoring. A curveball in for a strike to Brown. It will go to 2-2. So Fontenelle with 3 stolen bases today, 6 steals for Rocket City, and then an E2 by Aliendo to make it a 5-2 ball game as the Rocket City lead is back to 3. Let's see, on Friday, what did Rocket City do? As the first pitch hit foul at home plate, it will go to 2-2. Rocket City did not, well, actually, they stole 1 base on Friday. That was Errol Vera. They didn't steal yesterday, but then again, no one was on base. Pitch grounded up the middle, shaded that way, just to the left of second Rivera. He fires to first in time for out number 2. But today they are running wild, and it's working as they lead at 5-2. Brown grounds out to short. Here's Tucker Flint. Flint is 1 for 2. He singled in the first, came around to score. He also struck out swinging. Gallardo is another guy who took advantage of the winter leagues. As the fastball grounded right at Rivera again. Once again, he was shaded up the middle just to the left of second. He fields the ball, fires to first, and just like that, the inning is over. But Rocket City with an unearned run. They do it on 1 hit, a big throwing error, and no one left on base. Halfway home, it's 5-2 Trash Pandas. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
Alumni Hall is the ultimate shopping destination for Auburn and Alabama fans. Get your baseball gear, graduation gifts, or cheer on your team with the newest apparel, hats, and accessories for the entire family. Shop the newest collection of top brands like Nike, Adidas, Champion, Columbia, Yeti, New Era, plus 2 for $38 shirts. Sign up for the Alumni Hall Pass rewards and earn $10 for every 150 points accumulated. Come see us at Alumni Hall near Belk in the Bridge Street Town Center. Alumni Hall, where the best fans shop.
Do you want your next party to be something you'll remember? Then head on down to Flow Supreme Air to book your next big bash. Birthday? Corporate meeting? Maybe just a family reunion so you can get your cousin Kyle back into the basketball court so you can beat him at basketball. I have no idea. Flow is fun for all ages looking for high-flying excitement, arcade fun, and tasty snacks to satisfy your hunger. Whether you have 10 friends or 25, Flow is jam-packed with something fun for everyone. Get jumping with Flow off South Parkway in Drake or head over to flowhuntsville.com to book your next party now.
Watch me now. Listen up, baseball fans. The Valley Live app is your home for everything MILB. Download the app today and watch every single MILB game absolutely free. Chat and interact with other fans. Play daily games and win prizes. Plus, you'll get access to the MILB Zone, where you can follow your favorite MILB players and teams all season long. So step up to the plate and download the Valley Live app today.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Bottom 5, 5-2. Rocket City with the lead. Due up for the Trash Pandas. Got to flip your over. It's the bottom of the fifth. Due up for the Smokies. One here. Verdugo and Triantos against Allen. Fastball outside. It's 1-0. Rivera called out on strikes his first time up. Righty on righty matchup. The 1-0. And a breaking ball misses down and in. 2 balls and no strikes. Rivera has allowed 2 runs. One of them earned on 2 hits. Both of those base knocks came in the first inning, but we've seen some control issues at time. Let's see if he can get back on track as the 2-0 is a fastball right through there. 2-1. Rivera so far 0 for 5 in this series. You'd like to see Rangel go right after him, as he'll qualify for the win if he gets through this 5th inning. Rangel, I mean. 2-1. There's a strike. Pretty good frame job that time by Hamilton, as that appeared to be low. Fastball, it's even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Rocket City 5 runs on 7 hits. Rangel rocks back and delivers. Looping curveball, that one missed down and away. And it will go to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Rivera digs back in. Payoff pitch. Here it is. Fastball swung and missed, strike 3. It was a 2 pitch. He's up 3 runs. You know he doesn't want to walk him, so he went with his best pitch. Just threw him a fastball, said, here, see if he can hit it. And Rivera came up late. That'll be strikeout number 4 by Rangel. Nice job of pitching by him, and that's the beauty of having a 26-year-old in your rotation. This guy knows how to pitch. As he gets the first out of the 5th inning. Here's Verdugo. First offering. Fastball in there. It's 0-1. Meanwhile, you get, a 20, 21-year-old guy, a young guy still trying to learn. They might try to overthink a pitch like that. No need to. Just go with your best stuff. You're up 3. You give up a home run. You still have the advantage. The 0-1 hit foul off to the right, and it goes to no balls and 2 strikes. And the beauty about having a guy like Allen in your rotation, not only does he provide some stability, but again, he's one of those guys who can sort of carry the younger pitchers and show them, hey, this is how you play professional baseball. This is how you prepare. This is what you do in these situations. He can be a great veteran presence for this team and maybe do some things for himself. He'll look in. The 0-2. Fastball just missed outside. Count 1-2 on Verdugo. Flew out to center his first time up. Shaded slightly toward right center is Rada. Off the line at first is Brown. 1-2 pitch. Hit foul to the screen. Looked like a changeup that time, and Verdugo stayed back just long enough to get a piece of it. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Wind drifting out toward left. Here's the 1-2. Fastball hit back through the box, trickles off of Rangel, and that's going to be an infield single. That's a bad break. Hit it back through the middle. Rangel tried to get the ball. He wound up getting a piece of it, and once it trickled behind him, it was all she wrote, as no chance for Rivera to come in and make the play. So a bad break there as Verdugo reaches 1 man on with the order, and James Triantos by the start title game of the women's basketball tournament. Right now, Iowa lead. So Ryan's right. He has Triantos in for once as the foul is 0-1, and Rangel continuing to pound and stretch out. Again, they'd like to get him through this 5th inning. Shaded up the middle, the second baseman, Vera. Holding the runner at first is Brown. The 0-1. Curveball outside. 1-1 the count to Triantos. Triantos hit .285 a year ago at from the letters. Here's the pitch. Took something off, hit foul off to the right. Little slice job that time by Triantos. It'll go to a ball and 2 strikes. In 22, he was at Myrtle Beach, was Triantos. That used to be the longtime high A home for the Braves. Back 2000s. as it will go to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hit .272 there. He also played a little bit of everywhere. He was in center field, second base, and third base. Today, Triantos is the designated hitter, but for the series, he has played second. That's the thing. If you've got multiple positions that you can play, that only betters your chances within an organization. 2-2. Curve just missed outside. They tried to pin the corner, but missed. And now it's 3-2. Baseball is just like any other job. The more flexible that you are, the more things you can do, the better you can help your company, or your team in this case. Payoff pitch is due. Now a quick move over to first, and back in safely is Verdugo. The right-hander looks back in, leading from first, Verdugo. 5-2 Trash Pandas in the bottom of the 5th inning. The set, the delivery. Fastball hit foul off to the right. Triantos continues to stay alive. Again, Rocket City scored 3 in the first inning. The big blow, a 2-run double by Eric Wagaman. Got an RBI single by Cole Fontenelle in the second, and then a couple of steals and then a throwing error allowed Fontenelle to score in the 5th. Payoff pitch due to the right-handed hitter, Rangel. Kicks and fires. Fastball launched into left center, but it's going to hang up for Flint. He'll give way to Rada, who goes to his right into left center, makes the catch, and there's 2 away. So he challenged him with a high fastball, and Triantos lofted it into left center field. 2 out, here's Christian Franklin. By the way, Rangel going after his first career win against the Smokies. Let's see. Allen, he's been, like I said, he's a Southern League veteran. He'll look in against Franklin. First pitch, bounced up the middle. It goes off of Rangel and trickles into center field. Around second, heading for third is Verdugo, and let's make sure Rangel is okay. That was a hard smash back through the box, and Rangel tried to knock it down. He got a piece of it, but again, it ricocheted off him, went into left center. Looks like he's okay, but here comes Andy Schatchley, and it doesn't look like Allen's going to get the win. You'd like for him to get the win. He's pitched very well, but you got to make sure your team comes out of here with 1 victory. Andy has not made the move just yet, and now he has. So that's going to do it for Rangel. He'll depart with runners at the corners, 2 outs, bottom of the 5th inning. Rocket City leading at 5-2. We'll tell you about the new pitcher right after this. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
What am I going to watch? What food am I going to order? Who am I going to unfollow? The internet is full of tough choices, but picking an internet provider isn't one of them. You gotta have good internet. Get upfront surprise-free pricing with Wi-Fi modem included and no data caps. Plus bundle Internet 300 with YouTube TV for just $92.99 per month for 12 months with autopay and paperless billing. Wow. Restrictions and terms apply. New customers only. Requires autopay and paperless billing. Price for Internet 300. Subject to change. Taxes and other charges extra.
As proud sponsors of the Trash Pandas, TDI Services delivers professional lawn care as well as mosquito and flea tick control around Toyota Field. Creating a winning lineup of lawns at homes across Huntsville and Madison County, TDI Services pledges home run lawn care and pest service with our innovative biological practices using fewer chemicals as nature intended. Visit go.tdi.services/tpandas or call 888-556-7985 to transform your lawn.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Ben Joyce is going to be the new pitcher for Rocket City. He'll take over for Alan Rangel, who went 4 2/3 innings, allowed 4 hits, 2 runs, 1 of which was earned. The runners on base are his responsibility. He walked 3 and struck out 4. For Joyce, this will be his second appearance of the series. He pitched on Friday, went 1 inning, allowed a hit, and nothing else. In fact, he pitched the 7th inning on Friday, got a flyout, gave up a single to Triantos, but then got a double play ball off the bat of Roederer to get through the frame. So runners at the corners, 2 away. Here's Matt Shaw. Righty-on-righty matchup. Shaw with a single, a stolen base, a run scored, and a line out to left. Power against power. First pitch, fastball, swung and missed. And you could hear a couple of woos down below after that last release by Joyce. These are 2 highly touted prospects going toe-to-toe. This is what makes minor league baseball so much fun. The look in, next offering. Fastball swung and missed, so he's beat him twice with the fastball. Will he go back to it a third time? Count 0-2 as Joyce tries to get Rocket City out of the inning. Away at third is Verdugo. Leading from first is Franklin. Ben looks in. A check of first. Here's the 0-2. Fastball swung and missed. Racked it up 3 times, and Shaw couldn't catch up. He's down on 3 pitches. Strikeout number 1 for Joyce. Strikeout number 5 for Rocket City pitching. And the Smokies are turned away in the 5th. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, 2 left. At the end of 5, it's still 5-2 Rocket City. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
At Bad Daddy's Burger Bar, we love baseball almost as much as we love serving up the best and baddest burgers around. People have called our burgers totally insane. And at Bad Daddy's, we take that as a compliment. But it's not just burgers. Up first, starters like our fried pickles, wings, or poblano frites. Second, try one of Bad Daddy's giant chopped salads. Third, our famous chef-inspired burgers with lots of different taste options. And before you head home, finish up with one of our shakes or delicious banana pudding. Bad Daddy's Burger Bar on the Parkway in Huntsville and Clift Farm in Madison.
Watch me now. Listen up, baseball fans. The Valley Live app is your home for everything MILB. Download the app today and watch every single MILB game absolutely free. Chat and interact with other fans. Play daily games and win prizes. Plus, you'll get access to the MILB Zone, where you can follow your favorite MILB players and teams all season long. So step up to the plate and download the Valley Live app today.
At Northrop Grumman, their products define possible as they help customers defend the homeland, launch critical payloads into space, enable scientific exploration, return astronauts to the moon, and protect the warfighter. Yet their dedication goes beyond their products as they support the workforce, their families, our veterans, and our hometowns. Together, we can all make a powerful impact to build stronger communities and bright futures. That's defining possible. Northrop Grumman, defining the future.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
We go to the 6th inning. Rocket City leading at 5-2, and due up for the Trash Pandas, it'll be the 6, 7, and 8 hitters, Wagaman, Calabrese, and Vera, against Richard Gallardo, who gave up an unearned run in the 5th inning, as the first pitch is a curve and a strike to the right-handed hitting Wagaman. 0-1. It was all thanks to Cole Fontenelle, who singled, stole second and third, and on the steal of third came home on a throwing error by catcher Pablo Aliendo. Another curveball, another strike to Wagaman. It's 0-2. Eric with a 2-run double in the first, a fly out to center in the third. Slider, did he go around? Yeah, he did. Couldn't hold up his swing. Wagaman, he goes down on 3 pitches. Strikeout number 1 for Gallardo. Out number 1 in the 6th inning. That's also strikeout number 6 for Tennessee pitchers. So one away, here's David Calabrese. David 0 of 1. He has walked and hit a comebacker to the mound. Gallardo fires away, and the pitch misses low, 1-0. Gallardo split time last year between Tennessee and South Bend. In fact, he started 13 games at South Bend, 5-3 record, sub-4 ERA. Another breaking ball cut on and missed by David. It'll go to 1-1. Struggled when he got to Tennessee, but only appeared in 3 games there. He's been with the Cubbies since 2019 when he was only 17 years old. The right-hander will look back in. 1-1. Fastball away. 2 balls and 1 strike. David waits. Next pitch misses down and in. 3 balls and 1 strike. David been real patient today. He already has 1 walk, and he's worked a couple of other deep counts in this series. He's so fast, if he can get on base, he's going to make things happen. As 3-1 hit foul off to the left. It'll run full to 3 balls and 2 strikes. When it comes to Gallardo, a lot of people felt this was the best pitcher in the 2018 International Amateur class for the Cubs. As the curve misses high, that'll be ball 4. Calabrese draws a 1-out walk. He'll trot to first. Walk number 1 by Gallardo. Walk number 2 by Cubs pitchers, or Smokies pitchers. 1 on with 1 out, and here's Errol Vera. Gallardo signed out of Venezuela for $1 million. Leading at first is Calabrese. And a throw over there, caught leaning, and they got him. As aggressive as Rocket City has been on the base paths today, I think Calabrese was trying to get a head start. Gallardo was up to the game, turned, made the fire over to first, and David is picked off 1-3. So 2 out, no one on base. Here's Vera. He's 0 of 2 with 2 lineouts. 1 to left, another to right. Pitch is tapped foul up the first baseline. 0-1. Gallardo, his fastball isn't overwhelming. It'll sit in the low 90s, but it's got some sink to it. So if you can get that fastball to move, it'll help keep people off balance. That's a pretty good curveball as well. He'll look in. Off the line at third is Shaw. Next pitch. Fastball sliced foul off to the left into the sweet level. Look out, folks. Someone got there. Got themselves a baseball with their popcorn as it goes to 0-2. Chance here for Gallardo to end the inning. Next offering, fastball tapped toward first. Off the line to field is McGeary. Feeds Gallardo, covering in time. 3-1 on the putout, and the side is retired. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left. Bottom 6 upcoming. It is 5-2 Trash Pandas. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
Crestwood Medical Center is committed to keeping patients safe, so please don't delay in getting treatment when you need emergency care. Visit CrestwoodMedCenter.com to see what they are doing to keep you safe.
The Trash Pandas would like to thank their partner, Frame World Art Gallery. Family owned and operated and located in Huntsville now for over 36 years. Frame World is the place for all of your framing needs. Whether it's award framing, custom framing, sports art from Daniel Moore, Doug Hass, and more, or special keepsakes and collectible objects. Frame World can take care of it all, and if you mention this ad, you can save 25% off of any order. Check out Frame World Art Gallery at 2508 Memorial Parkway Southwest, or give them a call at 256-539-8859.
At Northrop Grumman, their products define possible as they help customers defend the homeland, launch critical payloads into space, enable scientific exploration, return astronauts to the moon, and protect the warfighter. Yet their dedication goes beyond their products as they support the workforce, their families, our veterans, and our hometowns. Together, we can all make a powerful impact to build stronger communities and bright futures. That's defining possible. Northrop Grumman, defining the future. Crestwood Medical Center is committed to keeping patients safe, so please don't delay in getting treatment when you need emergency care. Visit CrestwoodMedCenter.com to see what they are doing to keep you safe.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Bottom 6, 5-2, Rocket City with the lead over Tennessee. Due up for the Smokies, middle part of the order. McGeary, Alcantara, and Iliendo against Ben Joyce, who came in there like a man on fire, struck out Matt Shaw on 3 straight fastballs to get Rocket City out of a 2-on, 2-out jam. We'll see if he can continue the good work as the first pitch to McGeary misses outside, and it's 1-0. So Ben gets the final out of the 5th inning. Rocket City still up 3, looking for their first win of 2024. 1-0, fastball. That one caught the corner. And it goes to a ball and a strike. Unfortunately, they don't have the radar gun up and working here at Tennessee, so I can't tell you how hard he's throwing, but it's plenty hard. The same guy who threw 105 at Tennessee. There, he broke off a slider and it hit the inside corner. Goes to 1-2. It's really unfair. He can get that fastball over 100, then that slider comes in about mid to high 80s. And it's not just the depth or that it's an off-speed pitch. It's that it comes in so slow, it keeps you off balance as the opposing hitter. 1-2 the count. Ben looks in on McGeary. The delivery in on his hands, fought off to the right by Hayden. It'll stay at a ball and 2 strikes. McGeary has walked, stolen a base, and bounced to second. Off the line at first is Brown. Joyce looks in. From the belt. 1-2 pitch. Here it is. Slider down and away. Even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. One thing that really hurt Ben during the Major League camp is he had issues with his control. There were a couple of outings that he struggled with, trying to be more consistent now with his fastball. As he'll fire away, just missed the outside corner. Tried to paint the corner, but you could see Hamilton go off the plate, then try to reel it back in. 3-2. You know, when I see Hamilton do that, I keep wondering, first here's the set, and the payoff pitch. Fastball swung and missed. Went high and tight on McGeary, who may have chased ball 4. Back-to-back strikeouts for Joyce. Out number 1 in the 6th inning. Here's Kevin Alcantara. But when I see something like that, Hamilton trying to frame the pitch, makes me wonder why we haven't gone to the automated strike zone yet here in AA. We've done that in AAA. It kind of works, folks. I hate to admit it, but it does. Righty on righty against Alcantara as the pitch is bounced to third, waiting back on it. Fontenelle throw across the diamond in the dirt. Great pick by Brown. Boy, that was not an easy play. He had to stretch out, go into the splits, and then pick the ball out of the ground off the throw from Fontenelle. But Brown made that look very easy. 2 up, 2 gone in the 6th. And here's Pablo Aliendo. But when you see the ABS system at AAA, and you have to figure sooner or later it's going to reach the majors, why aren't we doing it? It might help the game move along because you know these young home plate umpires, they're going to miss calls. As Aliendo stands in. First pitch, fastball inside, almost hit him. It's 1-0. So strange. I remember when I was in the South Atlantic League, there were only 2-man umpiring crews. And the reason they did it, first the 1-0, fastball high, 2-0, is they wanted every umpire to get as much experience behind home plate as they possibly could calling balls and strikes. Here we are 15 years later, and it's almost obsolete at this point. As Aliendo stands in. 2-0. Fastball away. Just missing the corner is Joyce. 3-0. So you see these umpires now, they're calling balls and strikes behind the plate, but you know that's not going to be the case probably within the next 5 years. Here's the set by Joyce. 3-0. There's a strike. Fastball all the way. 3-1 now to the right-handed hitter. And some of you may not like it, but let's face it, you got to keep up with the times, and technology is as much a part of sports as anything else. 3-1. Fastball, another strike, 3-2. Who would have thought there would be replay to the extent that there has been in this year's NCAA tournament? That's just the way things are. In the NFL, you get replay all the time. That's where we're at. Payoff pitch. Fastball in on his hands, fought off to the screen by Aliendo. And it will stay at 3-2 as Joyce looks to finish off the 6th. 5-2 Rocket City with the lead on a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Joyce will ask for and receive a new baseball. Ben looks back in. Here's the payoff pitch. Fastball high and away, ball 4. Walk number 1 by Joyce. Walk number 4 by Rocket City pitching. So 1 on with 2 out. Here's Ezekiel Pagan. Now you're asking yourself, if umpires are no longer going to call balls and strikes down the line, do we really need a home plate umpire? And the answer to that question is yes. You still need him to call safe or out plays at home, whether a hitter gets hit by a pitch or not. Righty on lefty as Pagan stands in. First offering, fastball high and tight. It'll go to 1-0. You're still going to need someone to officiate that area of the field. It's just that you don't need them to make strike or ball calls. And who knows, it might make the game crisper. As Joyce struggling for that final out of this inning. Here's the 1-0. Nice slider, swing and a miss. Fooled on the pitch was Pagani. Tipped it into the mid of Hamilton. It'll go to 1 ball and 1 strike. Wind has died down as well off the line at third, Fontenelle. Leading from first, Aliendo. 1-1. Fastball down and in. 2 balls and 1 strike. No one throwing in the Tennessee pen. It looks like we'll see Gallardo in the 7th. 5-7-1 for Rocket City, 2-4-1 for Tennessee. From the belt, the pitch. Slider, tip foul at home plate. That one caught a piece of Hamilton. He'll have to walk that one off. In fact, it caught a piece of the glove hand. As the count goes to 2-2. Chad Westlake jogs out there, hands a new baseball to Joyce. That's another thing a home plate umpire would need to do. Get a new baseball to the pitcher. So 2-2 the count. Pagan waits. Leading from first, Aliendo. Here's the 2-2. Fastball high and in. 3 balls and 2 strikes, and that means Aliendo will be on the move. So a couple of deep counts for Joyce here in the 6th inning as a right-hander begins to throw for Rocket City. The left-handed hitter waits. The kick, the pitch. Fastball fought off down the left side. Well laid on that swing was Pagan, but he did get a piece of it, and he lives to fight another swing. Joyce again played at the University of Tennessee, so a lot of people were cheering when he jogged into the ball game. He was part of a volunteer ball club his senior year that had less than 10 losses, but didn't even reach the College World Series. They were knocked out in the Super Regionals by Notre Dame. 3-2. High with the fastball, ball 4. Then upset with himself, back-to-back walks. And will he face another hitter? And here's what's frustrating about it is that's walk number 2. Here comes Michael Wirtz. He's going to have a word with Joyce. Let's say he retires Aliendo, and this is where the game planning side of baseball comes into play. If he retires Aliendo, you've got the bottom third of the order coming up next inning. That's a great situation for whoever's coming in next for Rocket City. As it is, you walk Aliendo, now you walk Pagan. Even if you retire Rivera, instead of having the 7, 8, 9 hitters, you're going to have the 9, 1, and 2 batters coming to the plate. That's a much different look for whoever comes in next for Rocket City. As that right-hander begins to throw for the Trash Pandas, meeting over at the mound, as Wirtzy will head back to the dugout. By the way, Michael getting some help over on the pitching side this year. He's handling much of the rotation. And then Doug Henry, former major leaguer, is the bullpen coach for Rocket City, and I'm sure they will help each other out in all aspects of the pitching game. Here's Rivera, righty on righty, first offering. Slider, did he go? Yes, he did, says home plate umpire Chad Westlake, 0-1. We'll talk a little bit more about Doug, but he had a fine major league career himself. Shaded up the middle, the second baseman, Vera. Off the line at first is Brown. 0-1. Slider down and away. Even now at 1 ball, 1 strike. 5-2 Rocket City as we play the bottom of the 6th. Joyce back to the belt. 1-1. In the dirt, great backhand pick by Hamilton. That had wild pitch written all over it, but he was able to snare it on the bounce. And it goes to 2-1. Video board asking everyone to make some noise as it's been somewhat of a quiet afternoon here. We had a little bit of a wild first inning, but that's been about it. Only 4 hits for the Smokies. Joyce checks second. 2-1. Fastball way outside. 3-1. A walk would load the bases for Luis Verdugo. Rivera 0 of 6 for the series with 4 Ks. Go right after him. Here's the 3-1. High ball 4. That's a guy you just can't walk. He's struggling. You need to go right after him, and Ben let him off the hook with 5 pitches. Aliendo to third, Pagan to second, Rivera now on, and here's Luis Verdugo. Is he going to give Ben another hitter? 3 straight walks. Here comes Andy Shatsley. That'll do it for Ben Joyce, who's really mad at himself. He knows he should have finished this inning off, but he didn't. 3 consecutive walks, and now the bases are loaded. New pitcher coming in for Rocket City. We'll tell you about it in just a moment. 5-2, Trash Pandas on top. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
Together, let's celebrate the big occasions and the little moments, the firsts and forevers. Let's celebrate others and celebrate ourselves, because every milestone matters, and we promise to be with you for every one of them. Shop Reed's Jewelers and Reeds.com to find the perfect gift to celebrate your life's moments. Reed's Jewelers, trusted with life's moments.
Visit your local Reed's Jewelers at Bridge Street Town Center and Parkway Place Mall.
Watch me now. Listen up, baseball fans. The Valley Live app is your home for everything MILB. Download the app today and watch every single MILB game absolutely free. Chat and interact with other fans. Play daily games and win prizes. Plus, you'll get access to the MILB Zone, where you can follow your favorite MILB players and teams all season long. So step up to the plate and download the Valley Live app today.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Michael Darrell Hicks on to pitch for Rocket City as Ben Joyce goes an inning plus, allows no hits, no runs, but the runners on base are his responsibility. 3 walks, 2 strikeouts. He got a strikeout to McGeary, a ground out by Alcantara, appeared well on his way to working a very easy 6th inning. But then he's walked Aliendo, Pagan, and Rivera in that order. And now Tennessee with a chance to get back in this thing down 5-2 as Hicks will make his first appearance of the season. Michael Darrell, 6'5", 220 pounds. We saw him at the end of last season for Rocket City. In fact, he's already pitched in this ballpark on September the 15th. He allowed 5 earned runs on 5 hits in only 2 2/3 innings. So righty-on-righty matchup against Verdugo, who has singled and flied to center. Hicks sets and delivers. Fastball hit the outside corner, 0-1. The Rivera walk just kills you. That guy 0-6 for the series with 4 strikeouts, but Ben walked him, and now it's Hicks who will go through the fire here. 5-2 Trash Pandas in the 6th inning. From the stretch, the 0-1. Curve, checked his swing, fouled to the screen. There's a break. That one looked to be high and in. But ball found bad. It's 0-2, and now Hicks can put him away. At third, Aliendo leading from second, Pagan. Rivera away at first. From the stretch is Hicks. 0-2. Curve, cued foul. Very wonky-looking swing that time by Verdugo. It's kind of, when you see a ball loop in like that, it's like trying to hit a baseball with a rolled-up newspaper. That's what you feel like. You're just trying to swat at it because you don't know where the ball's going to dive. 0-2. Hicks right now has him off balance. Righty on righty from the belt. The 0-2. Fastball swung and missed. Blew it right past him. Great job by Michael Darrell Hicks. Gets the strikeout of Verdugo. Strikeout number 1 for him. Strikeout number 7 for Rocket City pitching. No runs, no hits, no errors. 3 left on for the Smokies in the 6th. We'll head to the 7th, 5-2 Rocket City. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
At Bad Daddy's Burger Bar, we love baseball almost as much as we love serving up the best and baddest burgers around. People have called our burgers totally insane. And at Bad Daddy's, we take that as a compliment. But it's not just burgers. Up first, starters like our fried pickles, wings, or poblano frites. Second, try one of Bad Daddy's giant chopped salads. Third, our famous chef-inspired burgers with lots of different taste options. And before you head home, finish up with one of our shakes or delicious banana pudding. Bad Daddy's Burger Bar on the Parkway in Huntsville and Clift Farm in Madison.
Alumni Hall is the ultimate shopping destination for Auburn and Alabama fans. Get your baseball gear, graduation gifts, or cheer on your team with the newest apparel, hats, and accessories for the entire family. Shop the newest collection of top brands like Nike, Adidas, Champion, Columbia, Yeti, New Era, plus 2 for $38 shirts. Sign up for the Alumni Hall Pass rewards and earn $10 for every 150 points accumulated. Come see us at Alumni Hall near Belk in the Bridge Street Town Center. Alumni Hall, where the best fans shop.
Do you want your next party to be something you'll remember? Then head on down to Flosa Premier to book your next big bash. Birthday? Corporate meeting? Maybe just a family reunion so you can get your cousin Kyle back into the basketball court so you can beat him at basketball. I have no idea. Flow is fun for all ages looking for high-flying excitement, arcade fun, and tasty snacks to satisfy your hunger. Whether you have 10 friends or 25, Flow is jam-packed with something fun for everyone. Get jumping with Flow off South Parkway in Drake or head over to flowhuntsville.com to book your next party now.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Seventh inning, Rocket City leading at 5-2. Richard Gallardo will stay out there for a third inning of work and face the 9-1-2 hitters for the Trash Pandas. It'll be Hamilton, Rada, and Paris all due up. So here's Caleb, 0 of 2 in this ball game. 2 strikeouts, one of them looking. Gallardo kicks and delivers, and the let-up is in for a strike. It goes 2-0-1. I was giving Gallardo's scouting report before last inning ended. His first year in baseball, first the pitch is popped up into left field. This will be an easy play for Pagan. In his tracks, he calls everyone off. He makes the catch, and there's one away. You know what? One thing I did notice on that routine flyout, Alcantara, who again was pulled from Friday's game for loafing it down the first base line on a double play attempt, well, that time he sprinted from center field all the way into left to help out Pagan just in case the left fielder got into trouble. I think the message was sent to the young man. Fastball high and away as squaring the bunt was Rada. He pulled it back, and it's 1-0. But anyway, with Gallardo, again, he was 17 years old when he began his professional career. He was sent to the short season Northwest League as the ball is skied into left. Going, Rover running it, diving, and making the catch is Pagan for out number 2. He made that a lot harder than he needed it to, but he came up aces. He was going toward the Rocket City bullpen. The ball was hugging the line. He was checking to see how close he was to the railing down that left side, and by the time he looked up, he realized he had overran the ball, had to backtrap, dive back into fair territory, and make the catch. If that had fallen in, it would have been at least a double for Rada, who's now 1 for 4. And now Paris slices the ball off to the left. Foul. It goes to 0-1. But anyway, his first year in the Northwest League, he was held to only 34 1/3 innings. In addition to the fastball and curve, he also has a changeup that's in its early stages. The slider is down and away. It will go to a ball and a strikes. They're still trying to work out his mechanics. If he improves upon that, he can be a pretty darn good pitcher. He'll look in. The 1-1. Slider hit foul at home plate. Count at 1 ball and 2 strikes and a chance for Gallardo to finish off the 7th inning. Paris has been quiet this series, 1 of 11. He'll step back in. Gallardo with the 1-2. Fastball just missed the outside corner. A couple of umpires down below wanted that call. And it's even at 2 balls and 2 strikes as the wind continues to drift out toward right. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Fastball swung and missed, strike 3. Went inside on Paris. Kyron came up empty. Strikeout number 2 for Gallardo and strikeout number 6 for, actually strikeout number 7 for Tennessee pitchers. 1, 2, 3 go the Trash Pandas in the 7th. Time to stretch. 5-2 Rocket City. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
The Trash Pandas would like to thank their partner, Frame World Art Gallery. Family owned and operated and located in Huntsville now for over 36 years. Frame World is the place for all of your framing needs. Whether it's award framing, custom framing, sports art from Daniel Moore, Doug Hess, and more, or special keepsakes and collectible objects. Frame World can take care of it all, and if you mention this ad, you can save 25% off of any order. Check out Frame World Art Gallery at 2508 Memorial Parkway Southwest, or give them a call at 256-539-8859.
Watch me now. Listen up, baseball fans. The Valley Live app is your home for everything MILB. Download the app today and watch every single MILB game absolutely free. Chat and interact with other fans. Play daily games and win prizes. Plus, you'll get access to the MILB Zone, where you can follow your favorite MILB players and teams all season long. So step up to the plate and download the Valley Live app today.
Normally, when you call a roofing company, all you hear is, you need a new roof. Not when you call Fleming Roofing and Restoration. Since 1965, the folks at Fleming have been focused on what you need, whether it's an easy repair or a full roof replacement, commercial or residential. And when it comes to storm damage, you want Fleming on your side. They know all the ins and outs of insurance claims and will guide you through the entire process. Log on FlemingHSV.com and book your free estimate today. Fleming Roofing and Restoration. We show up.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Bottom of the 7th from Smokies Stadium, 5-2. Rocket City with the advantage, and due up for Tennessee, it'll be the top of the order. Triantos, Franklin, and Shaw against Michael Darrell Hicks, who did a bang-up job. Came in, bases loaded, 2 out. Got the strikeout of Luis Verdugo, and that sustains the Trash Panda 3-run lead. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Major League scoreboard as everyone is in action on this Sunday afternoon. Assuming my phone loads up here. By the way, they're about to reach halftime from the Women's Championship game, tied up at 44, Iowa and South Carolina. We already have one final in. The Pirates nipped the Orioles from Steeltown 3-2. Twins and Guardians, meanwhile, they were postponed due to rain. Games in progress. Braves about to sweep the Diamondbacks. It's 5-2 in the top of the 9th from Atlanta. 3-2, Nationals lead the Phillies from D.C. That's in the 9th inning. 6-3, the Yankees are doubling up the Blue Jays, top 7 there. Mets lead the Reds 3-1, bottom 8 from Cincinnati. A's beating up on the Tigers 6-1, top 9 from Motown. 3-2, the White Sox lead the Royals in KC. That game in the bottom of the 7th. Brewers beating up on the Mariners 10-2, top 6 from Milwaukee. Marlins lead the Cardinals 8-1. They're in the bottom of the 7th from St. Louis. Marlins still looking for their first win of the year. Cubs in a rain delay. They lead the Dodgers 6-0, bottom 4. Boy, that is brutal. If you're Chicago, you're 3 outs away from an official game, but it looks like they're going to be in for the long haul as that one is in a delay. Meanwhile, the Rays lead the Rockies 3-0, end of 3 from Denver. Hicks kicks and delivers. Fastball, looping liner right at the second baseman, Vera. We're out number 1. Got in on his hands, and Triantos, Rocket City may have finally figured him out. He hits a looping soft line drive right at Vera, and there's 1 out in the 7th inning. And here's Christian Franklin. 1 of 3, a bounce out to short, a fly out to center, and a single. Coming up in just a couple of minutes, the Padres will visit the Giants. The Red Sox are at the Angels. Again, L.A. looking for a series win over the Bo Sox. As the fastball is inside 1-0. The Sunday night game has the Astros at the Rangers. Battle of Texas. 1-0 to Franklin. Hicks at the belt, fires away. Fastball hit on a bounce, knocked down at third. Fontenelle picks up the ball, throws across the diamond, off the bag. And let's see how they score it. My gut tells me it'll be a hit, but we'll just wait and make sure. And they will score it a hit. It was hit hard, and Fontenelle, he got handcuffed a little bit. He was able to knock it down, but the ball trickled away. And by the time he picked it up and fired, it was well wide of the bag. And that allowed Franklin to beat it out. So a runner at first with 1 away, and here's Matt Shaw. He's 1 for 3 with a single, a stolen base, a run scored. He's also lined to left and struck out swinging. Righty on righty, and he hit him. A slider that got away from Hicks, and Shaw is plunked. And just like that, the tying run comes to the plate. So first and second with 1 away for Hayden McGeary. And walking his way down the first base line will be Shaw. So now things are getting hairy here. You've got McGeary at the plate. He's 0 of 2, a walk, a stolen base. Ground out to second and a strikeout swinging. This guy had 18 home runs a year ago. Check that, 19 home runs a year ago. So righty against righty. As Hicks will check second. First pitch. Slider in the dirt, knocked down again by Hamilton. And it's 1-0. Let's see, McGeary. Or actually, I beg your pardon, Darrell Hicks out of Parkersburg, West Virginia. Angels signed him as a free agent in 2022. 26 years of age. 6'5", 220. He'll look back in. Check of second. Here's the 1-0. Fastball. There's a strike. And the count evens at a ball and a strike. McGeary is a double play threat, so if you can get him to hit it on the ground, you got a chance to turn it over. Hicks pitched at Jacksonville University in Florida. The 1-1 slider grounded up the middle near the second base bag. Vera Fields steps on the base for 1, fires to first in time for the double play. Shaded up the middle against the right-handed hitter was the second baseman Vera. He fielded it right next to the second base bag to the right, stepped on the base, and then fired to first for the very easy 4-3 double play. And just like that, Rocket City is out of the inning. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, 1 man left. End of 7, 5-2 Trash Pandas. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
If you've been injured in an accident, visit marshtheattorney.com right now to get the help you need. Don't let the insurance company take advantage of you. I've personally helped over 4,000 clients with their injury claims, and I'm ready to help you too. My firm, Martinson & Beeson, has been helping clients for over 85 years, and we have received over 400 5-star Google reviews. Get in touch with me right now by visiting marshtheattorney.com. Again, that's marshtheattorney.com. Go Trash Pandas.
The Trash Pandas would like to thank their partner, Frame World Art Gallery. Family owned and operated and located in Huntsville now for over 36 years. Frame World is the place for all of your framing needs. Whether it's award framing, custom framing, sports art from Daniel Moore, Doug Hess, and more, or special keepsakes and collectible objects. Frame World can take care of it all, and if you mention this ad, you can save 25% off of any order. Check out Frame World Art Gallery at 2508 Memorial Parkway Southwest, or give them a call at 256-539-8859.
Together, let's celebrate the big occasions and the little moments, the firsts and forevers. Let's celebrate others and celebrate ourselves, because every milestone matters, and we promise to be with you for every one of them. Shop Reed's Jewelers and Reeds.com to find the perfect gift to celebrate your life's moments. Reed's Jewelers, trusted with life's moments.
Visit your local Reed's Jewelers at Bridge Street Town Center and Parkway Place Mall.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Top 8, 5-2, Rocket City on top. First pitch by Gallardo to Cole Fontenelle. Misses outside, and it will go to 1-0. Fontenelle is 2 of 3, 2 singles, 3 stolen bases today, and a run scored. And now he'll sky one into shallow center. In comes Alcantara. Camps under it, makes the catch, and there's one away. Gallardo, tell you what, the rehab appearance may have hurt Tennessee today. In fact, it has. Jamison Tyon came in, 2 2/3 inning. He allowed 4 earned runs. Since then, Zach Lee inning and a third shutout ball, and then Richard Gallardo, he's allowed 1 run, but it was unearned. Not for Tyon, this would be a very different story. Fastball high and away, 1-0. I know you don't want to pin that on one guy, but Tyon really struggled, and Rocket City took advantage of that, and were able to put 4 runs off of him, hence the 5-2 score. Breaking ball misses down and in to the left-handed hitting Brown. It goes to 2 balls and no strikes. Here's the wind, 2-0. Curveball, looping liner into center field. That'll get down for a hit. Reach out and touching someone was Brown. He just blooped that into center field. He'll pick up his 3rd hit of the ball game, his 4th of the series, all of them singles, and he got a runner at first with 1 away for Tucker Flint. So Rocket City up 3. They've been living a little dangerously on the defensive side of the ball. Let's see if they can maybe put this one away. Flint, with that base hit in the first inning, he's now 3 of 11 for the series. Here's the set and the pitch. And the fastball misses down and in. 1 ball and no strikes. Well off the line at third is Shaw. Shaded toward left center, Alcantara. Holding the runner at first, McGeary. The right-hander looks in to kick the pitch. Fastball right through for a strike. Even now at 1-1. Again, off day tomorrow. Then we kick off our first homestand of 2024 against Birmingham. 6 against the Barons, and then we're on the road the following week in Pensacola. Curve, swing and a miss on a pitch down and in. Over the top of it was Flint, as the count is out of ball and 2 strikes. Wind has died down out there in right field. Here's the set and the delivery. Curve, swing and a miss, strike 3, down and in. Flint down swinging for the second time tonight. 3rd strikeout for Gallardo. And now 2 outs, runner at first base. Here's Eric Wagaman. who came through with his first base knock of the season in the first inning, a 2-run double that really got the ball rolling for the Trash Pandas. Righty against righty, first offering. Slider down and away, and it's 1-0. By the way, that hit by Brown, the 8th of the game for Rocket City. Actually, if you take out yesterday's game, and I know you can't, here's the 1-0. Fastball tipped foul, back to the screen on the fastball. 1 ball and 1 strike. Rocket City has actually out-hit the Smokies 16-14 over the other 2 ball games. In fact, you can make the claim they outplayed Tennessee on Friday. Probably should have won. Just going to get the big hit as the pitch is down and away, a slider. Going to 2 balls and a strike. So if you can hang on here, you go home 1-2, but a part of you feels like you should be 2-1. And we'll see how the chips fall next week against Birmingham. Curveball, there's another strike. And the count evens at 2-2. Still, we're very, very early. It takes a good 15 to 20 games before you get a good feel for your team. 2-2 on Wagaman. Short lead at first by Brown. Here's the pitch. Fastball hit foul, twisting out of play down the right side. That'll land on the berm area down that right side. And the count will stay at 2 balls and 2 strikes. No one throwing in the Rocket City pen, so it looks like we'll see Hicks again in the 8th. Gallardo kicks and fires. Slider, he held up his swing, unable to find it for a moment was Aliendo, but now he does. And it will run full to 3-2, and that means Brown will be off. A lot of room on the right side as Verdugo shaded up the middle. And again, McGeary holding the runner. I'm a little surprised he does that with the count 3-2 with 2 away. But they'll keep him there. Payoff pitch. And it's outside, ball 4, missed with a slider. So Brown will take second. Wagaman now reaches. And that'll set the stage for David Calabrese. That's going to be walk number 2 by Gallardo and walk number 3 by Tennessee pitchers. No one throwing in the Tennessee pen. Because Gallardo was slated to start this game, he can take you through the 9th inning. He came on in the 5th. So 2 on with 2 out. Righty against lefty. Open stance for Calabrese. Off the line at third is Shaw. Pickoff attempt at second. Bad throw, but able to keep it on the infield was Rivera. Ball was thrown behind him. And back in safely with a head-first dive was Brown. You can always tell where Rivera is. He wears a green glove, green fielding glove. Pitch, breaking ball, down and in, swung on and missed by Calabrese. It's 0-1. Used to be a time where you had 2 choices of color, brown or black. Well, you got Rivera there with the green glove. You also got the pitcher Gallardo. He holds a blue glove, which makes sense given the Cubby blue. 0-1. Curve. Did he go on the check swing? He did not. Third base umpire Sean Cassidy making the call from the middle of the diamond. It's now even at a ball and a strike. Playing behind the runner at first is McGeary. 1-1 on the way. Fastball down and in. And it goes to 2 balls and 1 strike. David has already drawn 2 walks today. See if he can get something to handle. He's only 1 of 5 for the series. Playing shallow in right field is Franklin against a left-handed hitter. That's a little dangerous. As the fastball tapped foul up the first base line. David a little upset with himself. That was a pitch to hit. As it is, it will go to 2-2. You think about him last year, boy. He had a lot to learn. He was 20 years old playing Double-A baseball. A lot of scouts felt he should have been at the Single-A level, but Angels stuck with him, and he got better as the year went along. 2-2 is a curveball grounded deep first, backhanded McGeary. Feeds the pitcher covering in time. 3-1 on the putout, and that will retire the side. For Rocket City in the 8th, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 2 men left. Bottom 8 upcoming, 5-2 Trash Pandas. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
Minutes still matter in an emergency. Chest pain, severe abdominal pain, high fever, and other emergencies often need fast medical care. Crestwood Medical Center is here to take care of you and your family. Learn more at crestwoodmedcenter.com.
Watch Watch me now.
Listen up, baseball fans. The Valley Live app is your home for everything MILB. Download the app today and watch every single MILB game absolutely free. Chat and interact with other fans, play daily games, and win prizes. Plus, you'll get access to the MILB Zone, where you can follow your favorite MILB players and teams all season long. So step up to the plate and download the Valley Live app today.
What am I going to watch? What food am I going to order? Who am I going to unfollow? The internet is full of tough choices, but picking an internet provider isn't one of them. You've got to have good internet. With WOW, you now get upfront surprise-free pricing with Wi-Fi modem included and no data caps. All for only $30 a month. Wow. Restrictions and terms apply. New customers only. Requires auto pay and paperless billing. Price for internet $300. Subject to change. Taxes and other charges extra.
Minutes still matter in an emergency. Chest pain, severe abdominal pain, high fever, and other emergencies often need fast medical care. Crestwood Medical Center is here to take care of you and your family. Learn more at CrestwoodMedCenter.com.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
We motor to the bottom of the 8th inning, 5-2. Trash Pandas with the lead over Tennessee. Michael Darrell Hicks will stay out there for a second full inning of work. Got into a little bit of trouble in the 7th inning, first and second with one out, then got a 4-3 double play off the bat of Hayden McGeary to get out of the jam. 5, 6, and 7 hitters due up for Tennessee: Alcantara, Aliendo, and Pagan. First pitch, Michael Darrell, is a slider down and away, 1-0. By the way, Michael, he's got a nice little connection to our Madison, Alabama community. His father, Bart Darrell, here's set at the belt, 1-0 pitch. Fastball, there's a strike, 1-1. His father, Bart Darrell, went to Kentucky Wesleyan, where he became acquainted with Paul Finley, the mayor of Madison, Alabama. They know each other. In fact, Paul knows the Hicks family very well. Slider misses way outside, 2 balls and 1 strike. In fact, Bart Darrell went on to become the president emeritus at Kentucky Wesleyan. Also was the attorney of counsel for Bell, Orr, Ayers, and Moore. Here's the 2-1 pitch on the way. Fastball, that caught the outside corner. Alcantara didn't like that call, and I don't blame him. Hamilton had to reach for that ball and reel it back in, but still Hicks got the call nonetheless. A left-hander starts to throw for the Trash Pandas. Here's the 2-2. Curve is skied into left field. Starting back, now charging in Flint. Still coming. Making the catch, though, is Paris. Oh, boy. Thank goodness for Kyron Paris. Starting back on that ball was Flint. He realized he made a mistake, came charging in, but Paris never gave up on the ball. He continued to drift into left center field, made the catch just as Flint went into his slide toward the ball. Fortunately, they didn't collide. Alcantara will come down with a pop-up to short, but that thing was anything but routine. Here's Pablo Aliendo. Righty against righty as Hicks fires. Fastball hit foul at home plate. That got a piece of Caleb Hamilton, and let's see if he's okay. Boy, he was hit hard on that one, and Andy Schatzley as well as trainer Dylan Colwell going to go out there and have a look at Caleb. He's taken a couple of foul tips today. I'm not sure where that one got him, but right now he's sitting up on his haunches, and they're going to go ahead and take a look at him. Now he's back to his feet. It is not easy being a catcher. A lot of ice baths during the course of the year as they're taking a look at him right now. By the way, Bart Darrell, I mentioned him earlier, Michael's father. He was also the Chancellor of Health Force Kentucky, so he's done a lot of different things during the course of his career. I'm sure we'll see him at some point during the summer. By the way, Aliendo goes over, and staying in the game is going to be Caleb Hamilton, who gets a nice round of applause. Aliendo's a fellow catcher. He went over there and sort of patted Caleb on his rear end with the butt of his bat, just to let him know, hey, you and I, we know how hard this is. That is a very tight-knit community, the catchers, just because of all the stuff they have to put up with behind home plate. Back to the action as the count at 0-1. Next pitch. Fastball, there's a strike, 0-2. Whenever I see a catcher get dinged up at home plate, I always think back to my story of Eddie Perez, the former Braves backup catcher. Aliendo stands back in. The 0-2 on the way. Slider dribbled towards short, ranging to his right, fielding on the backhand. Paris, bad throw! He got him! Round number 2. I think if Kyron has to do it again, he charges the ball, but he decided to wait back, field on the backhand. He threw high to first, and Brown did kind of a swan move. He got up in the air, caught the ball with his left tippy toes still on the base with his right knee in the air, and was able to stay on the bag and retrieve the throw and get the out on Aliendo. No argument from the Tennessee dugout. Meanwhile, out to the mound comes Andy Shatsley. That's going to do it for Michael Darrell Hicks, who did a nice job. He'll depart. 2 outs, no one on base. Nick Jones coming into the ball game. We'll tell you about it in just a moment. It's 5-2, Rocket City on top. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
What am I going to watch? What food am I going to order? Who am I going to unfollow? The internet is full of tough choices, but picking an internet provider isn't one of them. You gotta have good internet. Get upfront surprise-free pricing with Wi-Fi modem included and no data caps. Plus bundle Internet 300 with YouTube TV for just $92.99 per month for 12 months with autopay and paperless billing. Wow. Restrictions and terms apply. New customers only. Requires autopay and paperless billing. Price for Internet 300. Subject to change. Taxes and other charges extra.
As proud sponsors of the Trash Pandas, TDI Services delivers professional lawn care as well as mosquito and flea tick control around Toyota Field. Creating a winning lineup of lawns at homes across Huntsville and Madison County, TDI Services pledges home run lawn care and pest service with our innovative biological practices using fewer chemicals as nature intended. Visit go.tdi.services/tpandas or call 888-556-7985 to transform your lawn.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Nick Jones will become the 4th pitcher of the game for Rocket City as he enters with 2 outs and no one on base in the bottom of the 8th inning. Trash Pandas leading it 5-2. And for Nick, this will be his 2nd appearance of the series. He went an inning and a third on Friday. And let's see, he went, like I said, an inning and a third. He faced 5 men, struck out 2. He also allowed a single to Franklin. And so that's the situation as Michael Darrell Hicks did a bang-up job. 2 shutout innings, 1 hit, no walks, and 1 strikeout as Pagan stands in. 0 for 2, a fly out to center, a line out to first, and a walk. Lefty on lefty as even with the bag off the line at third, Fontenelle, first pitch. And the slider hits the outside corner, 0-1. This is lefty on lefty, and that's why Andy went to the bullpen even with no one on base. Look, if Nick Jones is going to pitch at the major league level, he better get left-handers out. So here's an opportunity to do just that. Here's the kick, the pitch. Fastball, another strike on the outer half, 0-2. And just like that, Jones has a chance to wrap up the 8th inning. Pagan calls time. Right now, I got to think Darrell Hicks is in line to win this thing as Jones comes back to the belt. 0-2. Curveball misses down and away. 1 ball and 2 strikes. It used to be you had to go, the rule still is if you're the starting pitcher, you have to go 5 innings to qualify for the win. Alan Ron-Hill only went 4 2/3. So after that, it just comes down to who's most deserving of all the relievers. Fastball misses high. It's 2-2 now to Pagan. And I have to think between Joyce, Hicks, and Jones, right now the most deserving is Hicks, who again went 2 shutout frames. Jones will look back in. They set up away. The 2-2. Fastball looped out into left center on the move, though. Rada, the center fielder, makes the catch, moving to his right. And 1-2-3 go the Smokies in the 8th inning. At the end of 8th, it's 5-2 Trash Pandas. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
Minutes still matter in an emergency. Chest pain, severe abdominal pain, high fever, and other emergencies often need fast medical care. Crestwood Medical Center is here to take care of you and your family. Learn more at crestwoodmedcenter.com.
In baseball, it's all about the next play, the next win. There's no time for distractions or mistakes, and definitely no time for injuries. Top athletes from around North Alabama don't need to be worried about being sidelined. They have the award-winning team from SportsMed on their side with 4 convenient locations. You don't need to be an elite athlete to take advantage of SportsMed top orthopedic surgeons, physical therapy, and imaging services. SportsMed, keeping you off the bench and in the game. They're the only name you need to know for complete orthopedic care. SportsMed, it's where the pros go. Official team physicians of the Rocket City Trash Pandas. Call SportsMed today at 256-881-5151 or on the web at sportsmedalabama.com.
SportsMed, keeping you off the bench and in the game. They're the only name you need to know for complete orthopedic care. Northrop Grumman is a proud supporter of the Rocket City Trash Pandas as we team together to make our community strong and viable for future generations. Northrop Grumman is looking for new individuals to help them define the next possible. Together, we can all make a powerful impact to build stronger communities and bright futures. Visit www.northropgrumman.com for a full listing of exciting job opportunities. Now, back to the ball game. Let's rock it, Trash Pandas.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
9th inning, Richard Gallardo back for his 5th inning of work for Tennessee as Rocket City leads at 5-2. Due up for the Trash Pandas, it'll be the 8, 9, and 1 hitters, Vera, Hamilton, and Rada against the Tennessee right-hander. So righty on lefty matchup, first pitch. Change up, that hits the outside corner, 0-1. Got a right-hander throwing in the Tennessee bullpen. Well, back to the story I was about to give about Eddie Perez. The 0-1's a curveball. There's a strike. And it goes to 0-2. Meanwhile, a right-hander starts to throw for the Trash Pandas. But talking about how catchers take such a beating over the course of the year, Braves were in a playoff game. This would have been mid-90s against the Astros. Here's the 0-2 pitch. It's in the dirt, 1-2. And Eddie takes a foul tip to the groin area, the nether regions, and as any one of us, any of us fellas who get hit in that area, it's not too pleasant. Curveball, dribbled foul, past first. It will stay at 1-2. So he goes down in a heap of pain, and you could tell by his reaction and the way he was holding himself where he had gotten hit, and everyone, 50,000 people at Turner Field, just kind of groan because they know the feeling. Curveball, swing and a miss to Vera. He's down on strikes. Strikeout number 4 for Gallardo. Out number 1 in the 9th inning. Here's Caleb Hamilton. So he's groaning. Well, here's the problem. Bubba Porter, the trainer for the Atlanta Braves, had gone up the tunnel to treat another player. So there was no trainer available to come out on the field and attend to Eddie. Well, Eddie's in that heap of pain, and Bobby Cox can see what's going on. So he runs out onto the field, looks at Eddie, looks around. He's got no help. And he says, Eddie, I'm here. I don't know how to help you, but I'm here. And it was so funny in the given moment that Eddie started to laugh. It took his mind off the pain. Gallardo is done for the day as going out to the mound to make a pitching change is Lance Reimel. We'll tell you about the new hurler right after this. 5-2, Trash Pandas on top. 1 out, no one on in the top of the 9th inning. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
Together, let's celebrate the big occasions and the little moments, the firsts and forevers. Let's celebrate others and celebrate ourselves, because every milestone matters, and we promise to be with you for every one of them. Shop Reed's Jewelers and Reeds.com to find the perfect gift to celebrate your life's moments. Reed's Jewelers, trusted with life's moments.
Visit your local Reed's Jewelers at Bridge Street Town Center and Parkway Place Mall.
Watch me now. Listen up, baseball fans. The Valley Live app is your home for everything MILB. Download the app today and watch every single MILB game absolutely free. Chat and interact with other fans. Play daily games and win prizes. Plus, you'll get access to the MILB Zone, where you can follow your favorite MILB players and teams all season long. So step up to the plate and download the Valley Live app today.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Frankie Scalzo will become the 4th pitcher of the day for Tennessee as he takes over for Richard Gallardo, who pitched a beauty. 4 1/3 innings, 2 hits, 1 run. It was unearned, 2 walks, and 4 strikeouts. And Scalzo will try to get the final 2 outs of the 9th inning with Rocket City leading it 5-2. Scalzo, by the way, before we get going, let's give our station a chance to identify itself. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
HD 97.7.2, WZZN-FM Union Grove, Huntsville, Alabama. Talk Radio, WZZN.
Scalzo out of San Diego, California, 6'3", 185 right-hander, split time between South Bend and Tennessee last year. Had 8 saves in 39 appearances, going 4-4 with a 2.35 ERA. The first pitch is off the plate, and it's 1-0. Struck out 73 and 72 in 2/3. He's a 14th round selection of the Cubs in 2021. He'll kick and deliver. Fastball, a strike. Even now at 1-1. Pitched at Grand Canyon, which is located in Phoenix. Pretty good basketball team. They went to the NCAA tournament this year. Here's the 1-1. Another slider missed outside. 2 balls and 1 strike to the right-handed hitting Caleb Hamilton, who's 0 of 3. 2 strikeouts, 1 swinging, and a fly out to left. Scalzo, high leg kick and the pitch. And fastball down and away. 3 balls and 1 strike. Due up in the 9th inning for Tennessee. It'll be their 8-9-1 hitters, Rivera, Verdugo, and Triantos. Here's the set. 3-1. And the fastball is popped up into shallow center. Trotting in is Alcantara. He's under it. He's got it. And 2 away as Hamilton with a soft fly out to center field. Back to the top of the order, here's Nelson Rada. Nelson, 1 hit today. That was a single to lead off the ball game. He actually stole 2 bases, then came in to score. 2 of 6 stolen bases today by the Trash Pandas. He's got 2. Fontenelle with 3. And then Kyron Paris had 1 early in the ball game. First pitch is a strike, 0-1. Rada also scored in the first inning, has bounced to second, lined to first, and flied to left. Righty against lefty, the 0-1. Fastball, looped into shallow left. Out is Rivera and Pagan. Pagan makes the running chest-high catch. And 1-2-3 go the Trash Pandas in the 9th inning. Bottom half upcoming, 5-2, Rocket City on top. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
Alumni Hall is the ultimate shopping destination for Auburn and Alabama fans. Get your baseball gear, graduation gifts, or cheer on your team with the newest apparel, hats, and accessories for the entire family. Shop the newest collection of top brands like Nike, Adidas, Champion, Columbia, Yeti, New Era, plus 2 for $38 shirts. Sign up for the Alumni Hall Pass rewards and earn $10 for every 150 points accumulated. Come see us at Alumni Hall near Belk in the Bridge Street Town Center. Alumni Hall, where the best fans shop.
Do you want your next party to be something you'll remember? Then head on down to Flosa Premier to book your next big bash. Birthday? Corporate meeting? Maybe just a family reunion so you can get your cousin Kyle back into the basketball court so you can beat him at basketball. I have no idea. Flow is fun for all ages looking for high-flying excitement, arcade fun, and tasty snacks to satisfy your hunger. Whether you have 10 friends or 25, Flow is jam-packed with something fun for everyone. Get jumping with Flow off South Parkway in Drake or head over to flowhuntsville.com to book your next party now.
Watch me now. Listen up, baseball fans. The Valley Live app is your home for everything MILB. Download the app today and watch every single MILB game absolutely free. Chat and interact with other fans. Play daily games and win prizes. Plus, you'll get access to the MILB Zone, where you can follow your favorite MILB players and teams all season long. So step up to the plate and download the Valley Live app today.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Well, surprise, surprise. 5th pitcher of the game for Rocket City. It's going to be Mason Erla. He's going to come in and try to pin this one down with a save after Nick Jones faced 1 batter and retired him on a flyout. Just to catch up on the other pitchers, Alan Ronhell started when 4 2/3, allowed 4 hits, 2 runs, 1 of which was earned. He walked 3, struck out 4. Ben Joyce, an inning plus, no hits, no runs, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts. Michael Darrell Hicks, 2 shutout innings, a hit, no walks, and a K for him. And then I just gave you the line on Jones. So Erla, we know him as a starter, but first time we're seeing him come out of the pen. as he'll look for his first career save against Tennessee. He had a rough go of it a year ago. As he'll wind, his first pitch is a fastball in for a strike. 0-1, has a fastball and a really good slider. That's his primary pitch. Last year, though, only 1-6, a 8.94 ERA as the 0-1. Fastball hit foul back to the screen. 0-2. Started the year at Rocket City, was there about a month, and then got promoted to Salt Lake, and things just did not go well. Only 49 in the third innings. He allowed 49 earned runs on 67 hits. Did strike out 39, but also allowed 10 homers. The 0-2 is a slider, tipped foul to the screen. Staying at no balls and 2 strikes, so the Angels, frankly, see him as a reliever going forward, and we'll see if he can pin this one down. Remember, 17th round selection out of Michigan State. And not only did he come in as a starter last season, he was a starter for much of the 2022 season as well in a Trash Pandas uniform. Head of the count on Rivera, the 8th place hitter. Here's the 0-2. Fastball missed high. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Rivera has struck out twice, once swinging. He's also walked. Here's the 1-2 from Mason. Slider down and away, and it will run full, or pardon me, it will even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 5-2 Rocket City, bottom of the 9th inning. Erla rocks back. Here's the 2-2. Way outside with that slider. 3-2. Go right after him, Mason. He's out of Bay City, Michigan, 26 years young. Again, 17th round draft choice of the Angels in 2021. Here's the 3-2 on the way. Fastball and tip foul at home plate. Staying alive is Rivera. But I say just keep throwing that until he puts it in play as it remains 3-2. Win not a factor. Erla from the first base side of the rubber. Payoff pitch. Grounded to second. Easy play for Rivera, shifting to his left. Fires to first in time, and nicely done by Erla. 3-2, you're up 3 runs. You don't want to mess around with him. Just fire to fastball, and Rivera hit a routine grounder to second. 1 out in the 9th. Here's Luis Verdugo. Assuming the game ends here, Frankie Scalzo for Tennessee goes 2/3 of an inning, and he retires both many bases on 2 flyouts. So 1 out in the 9th. Verdugo 1 of 3 with a single, a strikeout swinging, and a flyout to center. Fastball is sliced foul off to the right. And it's 0-1. Rocket City has led this thing throughout. They scored 3 in the first. Tennessee responded with 2 in the bottom half. But Trash Pandas single runs in the 2nd and 5th innings, and that's been it. Here's the 0-1. And the slider down and away. Even now at a ball and a strike. Shaded slightly toward right center is Rada in center field. Verdugo waits. Here's the 1-1 by Erla. Looked like a slider, and that one caught the outside corner. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Crowd hasn't had a whole lot to cheer about. Only 5 hits today for Tennessee, and nothing on the scoreboard since the first inning. Erla peers back in. Here's the 1-2 as they set up away. Fastball outside. Even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. James Triantos waits on deck. Erla with the 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3. Caught the outside corner, may have caught a break. You can see Hamilton framed that pitch again, but he got the call. That'll be strikeout number 1 for Erla, strikeout number 8 for Rocket City pitching. 2 up, 2 gone. We go back to the top of the order, and James Triantos, who is 1 of 3, a double, a walk, a run scored. It's been thrown out trying to steal, a fly out to center, and a line out to second. As Rocket City is 1 out away from its first win of 2024. First pitch by Erla on the way. There's the slider, and there's the strike. It's 0-1. Righty on righty matchup. Trash Pandas will play Triantos straight away. Mason into his wind. The 0-1 pitch. Another slider dribbled off the end of the bat, foul up the first base line. So he's ahead 0-2, and he can play with Triantos a little bit here. Mason steps off the rubber for just a moment as Triantos stands in, using up his one timeout. Erla looks in. Here's the 0-2 on the way. Slider in the dirt. Good stop that time by Hamilton. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 5-2 Trash Pandas, 1 strike away from a win. Erla again, first base side of the rubber. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Fastball missed high. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Christian Franklin waits on deck. Hopefully we won't see him until later in the month. Tennessee comes to Toyota Field the last full week of April. Here's the 2-2 on the way. Fastball grounded deep third, cut off by the third baseman Fontenelle. Fires on the run in time, and the ball game is over. Good play, Fontenelle. He cut off Paris to field that ball. Fired on the run, 5-3 the put out. 1-2-3 go the Smokies in the 9th inning, and it's a winner for Rocket City as they defeat Tennessee by the final score today of 5-2. Save for Erla as he pitches a 1-2-3 9th inning, all zeros for him. We'll take a break, come back with the Northrop Grumman postgame show right after this. Again, 5-2, Rocket City a winner over Tennessee. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
At Bad Daddy's Burger Bar, we love baseball almost as much as we love serving up the best and baddest burgers around. People have called our burgers totally insane. And at Bad Daddy's, we take that as a compliment. But it's not just burgers. Up first, starters like our fried pickles, wings, or poblano frites. Second, try one of Bad Daddy's giant chopped salads. Third, our famous chef-inspired burgers with lots of different taste options. And before you head home, finish up with one of our shakes or delicious banana pudding. Bad Daddy's Burger Bar on the Parkway in Huntsville and Cliff Farm in Madison.
Watch me now. Listen up, baseball fans. The Valley Live app is your home for everything MILB. Download the app today and watch every single MILB game absolutely free. Chat and interact with other fans. Play daily games and win prizes. Plus, you'll get access to the MILB Zone, where you can follow your favorite MILB players and teams all season long. So step up to the plate and download the Valley Live app today.
At Northrop Grumman, their products define possible as they help customers defend the homeland, launch critical payloads into space, enable scientific exploration, return astronauts to the moon, and protect the warfighter. Yet their dedication goes beyond their products as they support the workforce, their families, our veterans, and our hometowns. Together, we can all make a powerful impact to build stronger communities and bright futures. That's defining possible. Northrop Grumman, defining the future.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Another one is in the books. Now, let's head to postgame. Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN is brought to you by Frame World, Wow, Reed's Jewelers, Crestwood Medical Center, the law firm of Martinson & Beeson, Northrop Grumman, Bad Daddy's Burger Bar, Alumni Hall, Eagle Insulation, and by Fleming Roofing and Restoration.
And welcome into the Northrop Grumman postgame show, everyone. Josh Carey with you back at our WZZN studios. Running the boards are Jeff Scarborough and Chad Gwathney. The news a good one as Rocket City picks up a 5-2 win over Tennessee, their first win of 2024. And isn't it ironic, after the first 2 games of the series, Rocket City a little down, probably a rather uninspiring performance last night, losing 7-0, but you almost felt like salt was thrown in the wound, knowing they were going to have to face Major League rehabber Jamison Tyon today, but that wound up working in Rocket City's favor as they hit up Tyon for 4 runs on 6 hits in 2 2/3 innings, and the Trash Pandas don't look back as, again, they win it by the final of 5-2. Let's go ahead and tell you what happened in this ball game. Rocket City, 3 of those 4 runs off of Tyon came in the first inning, and it started with Nelson Rada. He had a bloop single into left to start the ball game. He would also steal second and third on his trip around the bases. Kyron Paris would pop out, Cole Fontenelle would strike out, and then it was Sam Brown who came through in the clutch with a 2-out RBI single into center. That brought in Rada, and that made it a 1-0 ball game. Brown would move to second on a single by Tucker Flint, and that would set the stage for Eric Wagaman, who would lace a 2-run double into left center field, his first hit as a Trash Panda, and that gave Rocket City a 3-0 lead. Making his first start as a Trash Panda was Alan Ronhell, and overall he pitched well, but he got off to a bit of a shaky start, giving up 2 runs, 1 earned in the first inning. James Triantos would pick up his final hit of the series with a double to lead off the first inning. After Christian Franklin grounded out to short, it was Matt Shaw who would lace a single into left field, moving Triantos to third, and then with a runner at actually, that single brought in a run for Shaw, give him an RBI. That made it a 3-1 ball game. Then, after a walk would move Shaw to second to Hayden McGeary, it was a double steal pulled off by the Smokies. The throw by the catcher Hamilton to third base went down the left field line. That allowed Shaw to score on the E2 by Hamilton, and that made it a 3-2 ball game, and you thought you might be in for another one of these Sunday barn burners. But from there, Ron Hill would settle down. He would get a strikeout of Alcantara and a flyout to left by Pablo Aliendo to get out of that jam. And from there, he would allow no runs on only 2 hits the rest of the way, as he went 4 2/3, allowed 4 hits, 2 runs, 1 of which was earned. He walked 3, struck out 4, did not figure in the decision, but he got Rocket City off to a good start. Trash Pandas would get one of those runs back in the top of the second inning. 2 outs, no one on base. Kyron Paris would strike out swinging, but reach on a wild pitch thrown by Tyon, so that allowed Paris to reach and allowed the inning to continue. Kyron would steal second and then score on an RBI single by Fontenelle. That would make it a 4-2 ball game, and then the Trash Pandas would score their final run of the ball game in the 5th inning. With 1 out, Fontenelle would single. He would steal second and steal third. On the swipe of third, Aliendo threw wildly into left field. That allowed Fontenelle to score, and that would be all the scoring of the day, as Rocket City led it at that point 5-2. After Ron Hill left, Ben Joyce came in, got the final out of the 5th inning, retired the first 2 men into 6, but then he would walk 3 consecutive hitters to load the bases before Michael Darrell Hicks came in, struck out Luis Verdugo to end that threat in the 6th inning to keep it a 5-2 ball game. And then from there, Darrell Hicks would pitch a scoreless 7th, get the first 2 outs of the 8th. Nick Jones got the final out of the 8th inning on a fly out to center. And then Mason Erla picks up his first professional save with a 1-2-3 9th inning, striking out one of the men he faced. And again, Rocket City wins this one by the final of 5-2. For Rocket City, 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They lead 5. For Tennessee, 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They lead 8. Hicks with the win. He will move to 1-0 on the season, as he wound up going 2 shutout innings, 1 hit, no walks, and a strikeout to move to 1-0. And Jamison Tyon makes the Major League Rehab appearance. He'll take the loss to fall to 0-1. 2 2/3 innings, 6 hits, 4 runs, all earned, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts for him. And Erla with his first professional save. Time of game was 2 hours and 40 minutes, and the attendance was 4,865. As again, Rocket City defeats Tennessee this afternoon by the final score of 5-2. We'll take one more break, come back, wrap it up on the Northrop Grumman postgame show right after this. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
At Bad Daddy's Burger Bar, we love baseball almost as much as we love serving up the best and baddest burgers around. People have called our burgers totally insane. And at Bad Daddy's, we take that as a compliment. But it's not just burgers. Up first, starters like our fried pickles, wings, or poblano frites. Second, try one of Bad Daddy's giant chopped salads. Third, our famous chef-inspired burgers with lots of different taste options. And before you head home, finish up with one of our shakes or delicious banana pudding. Bad Daddy's Burger Bar on the Parkway in Huntsville and Cliff Farm in Madison.
Alumni Hall is the ultimate shopping destination for Auburn and Alabama fans. Get your baseball gear, graduation gifts, or cheer on your team with the newest apparel, hats, and accessories for the entire family. Shop the newest collection of top brands like Nike, Adidas, Champion, Columbia, Yeti, New Era, plus 2 for $38 shirts. Sign up for the Alumni Hall Pass rewards and earn $10 for every 150 points accumulated. Come see us at Alumni Hall near Belk in the Bridge Street Town Center. Alumni Hall, where the best fans shop.
At Northrop Grumman, their products define possible as they help customers defend the homeland, launch critical payloads into space, enable scientific exploration, return astronauts to the moon, and protect the warfighter. Yet their dedication goes beyond their products as they support the workforce, their families, our veterans, and our hometowns. Together, we can all make a powerful impact to build stronger communities and bright futures. That's defining possible. Northrop Grumman, defining the future.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Josh Carey back here to wrap it up on the Northrop Grumman postgame show as, again, the Trash Pandas a winner over Tennessee by the final of 5-2. The mission at Northrop Grumman is to be at the forefront of technology and innovation, delivering superior capability in tandem with maximized cost efficiencies. The security solutions they provide help secure freedoms for our nation as well as those of our allies. Off day tomorrow, home opener on Tuesday, weather permitting, as Rocket City will take on Birmingham from Toyota Field. Our airtime will be at 6:20. First pitch is slated for 6:35 as, again, the Trash Pandas take on the Barons. The early rotation has Mason Adams going to the bump for Birmingham. He'll be opposed by Caden Dana, the number 2 overall prospect in the Angels system, their top pitching prospect, so it'll be interesting to see him for the first time. But again, it'll be a 6:20 airtime, 6:35 first pitch, Barons and Trash Pandas in the home opener of 2024. Obviously, we'd love for you to be down at Toyota Field, but if you can't, be sure to tune in right here to 97.7-2 for all of the action. Special thank you back at our WZZN studios for all the hard work from Jeff Scarborough as well as Chad Gwathney, and thank you to all of you for listening to Rocket City Trash Pandas Baseball. Again, your final score on this winning afternoon, it's the Trash Pandas over the Smokies by the final score of 5-2. Until next time, this is Josh Carey saying so long, everybody. This has been Rocket City Trash Pandas Baseball on the Trash Pandas Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
Thank you for listening to Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN. Trash Panda Baseball has been brought to you by Frame World, Wow, Reed's Jewelers, Crestwood Medical Center, the law firm of Martinson and Beeson, Northrop Grumman, Bad Daddy's Burger Bar, Alumni Hall, Eagle Insulation, and by Fleming Roofing and Restoration.